Giants. He's now favorite Cowboys coach
Of all time.
ever.
And we live from Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth.
Funky town. FT Dub.
Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town?
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
Sounds like toss a coin to your Witcher.
Nah, bro. Let's toss a coin to your DM.
Coin DM?
Alright, does anybody have it open?
Yeah, I got it open.
What do you think about the thing above my head?
Yeah, nice. That's funny.
Look okay?
Soul sacrifice.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah.
We know what it is, so I like it. Yeah. Soul sacked. Should be soul sacked.
Soul sack. Alright.
No, soul sacrifice is deuce.
Definitely made people ask questions.
Let's see if it's sounding good.
Definitely made people ask questions.
Sounds good to me.
Can you edit it like in real time, or you just like do it every week
I'll do it every week.
or whenever?
If we go on breaks, I can do it real quick. I can just open up. I use Adobe Spark to make this.
I'm gonna get 4 tonight.
4 tonight. Wow. Wait, us? You can kill us? You and yourself? I don't want this anymore!
3, 4. Oh, shit.
Hit Russell.
I don't like the reasoning here.
All right.
You have to survive.
Survive!
It's on my phone. I'm gonna remember that. Toss a
Going to your Witcher Valley of Plenty.
Fucking amateur hour.
Thank you.
Fucking amateur hour.
You're the worst bard ever.
I'm not a bard, I'm a
You're
wizard.
no
That
Axton.
makes you the worst bard.
Rowdy, non-nimble fingers.
All right.
That's not what my girlfriend says.
Oh. Shout out to Fucker with your fingers.
Rowdy thimble dinger.
Rowdy plug.
So, anyways, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons again.
That is what I do.
Should probably pause this.
That's how we do.
All right. So last time on D&D. Oh, exciting announcement! We're having character Remy drawn by Sam Peterson Art on
Yes.
Twitch. He's really good. I'm working on it the past 3 days. Starting to come together nice.
Yeah, looks good.
Should be done before the next session.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely should be done before
Yeah.
next week. Just seen that world building project he's doing. It looks really fun.
Yeah.
It does look cool.
It looks fucking dope.
Yeah. He talks about it
Interactive
all the
map
time.
that you can click on and see where the lore is and
Yeah,
everything.
that's why he's
Mhm.
like fucking with Unity stuff right now, so he can like program it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got like he's building like a world and like drawing these characters up and like making history and shit.
That's cool.
Looks really cool. I was like, damn, I wish I could fucking draw.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, the characters look amazing.
Oh,
Is it the one to the right of him that he's like behind? Is one of them?
He said he might add that guy to it, but every now and then he'll pop it up if someone asks what he's been
Yeah.
up to.
Okay.
He'll bring it up.
There's like an orc. There's a female character, I believe.
Yeah, dude. There's
You oughta add the Iron Lynching.
There's a bunch of cool shit. But, anyways, yeah, so Remy should be ready for your viewing pleasure next week.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll jump into this. So, last week, you made your way to the desert.
We're in the desert.
You were already in the desert.
We were in the tower.
Yes, okay, yeah, so that session ended in the tower. So we started off in the tower to fight this red creature, the Ifrit, by the portal that was taking it to somewhere mysterious you didn't know at the time. So y'all engaged in a
Never
great
go
battle
back.
with this Ifrit, freeing the air genasi that had been taken. Draven used his 5th level spell and held on to it the whole time so it could smash those chains to let those peasants free. Meanwhile,
That guy
an
killed,
Ifrit and
like-
a dragon were flying above you, raining fire down upon your allies.
Really
Two
limiting
people.
our ability to interact with them.
That guy killed like 2 of his henchmen, so
We're calling henchmen now. I mean,
I went toe to
Henchmen
toe
were
with the
my
guy.
job.
right?
Meanwhile, Azur goes toe to toe, flying in the air with the Ifrit,
he was fine.
only to plummet like a comet from the sky. At the
Ice
end.
comet.
Remy was pretty much engaged one-on-one with a young red dragon. Dropped lots of
It's
fire.
still
on
out
him.
there.
If only there was some way you could have gotten into the air to fight it better.
You
The
really,
world may never know.
you
Yeah.
really piss off a lot of people that are going to come looking for you.
evidently. Yeah, right. No shit.
Dragon was after you. Then, well, y'all were successful. You defeated the Ifrit. You defeated the dragon. The dragon actually took off, went up above the smoke in this tower, disappearing from sight. Y'all went through the portal, the great fiery portal, and ended up in this room where the whole structure was made of brass. Found some loot in the room. Opened these huge brass doors after a couple tries. It was really heavy.
The only thing
It
the
was
elemental did.
really
Yeah,
hot
I believe that was the
It was the
elemental,
worst
yeah.
thing that could have happened.
And
Close the door, close the door.
you open it up and you look out into this massive city. Fire elementals, Genasi walking by, huge red dragons flying in the air. Y'all decided, hey, maybe this place isn't for us, and you just took right back off. Seemingly a good choice.
I was like,
It was the best of times. It
It
was
was
the
all an
worst of times.
illusion.
Thrall would have charged in.
Yes.
That would have been left.
Thrall charges in, they run back, destroy the portal. But anyways, you decided to leave. Made your way back to your camels.
well, we went up and got the orb.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you decided to go check out this dragon. Or no, you talked to someone, the dragon. You talked to one of the Genasi, and they said the dragon had it, so you flew up there. And the dragon was like, hey guys, I'm beat, let's not kill me. He said he'd give you anything you wanted to leave him alive. You asked for the orb. When you received the mote, it started pulsing, and it was absorbed into your sword. And after this happened, charges of electricity, little arcs of electricity, started leaping around on your blade. So that's where we are. Well, y'all went back to your camels. You rode back. You ended up running into your old friend again. He said he had searched in Sable, but his locate object spell didn't find it. Was currently using it and was feeling it pinging on your hip. This is
Gosh dang it, Pat.
But still.
you stuck to your story for a while that you were still Pat McCrotch.
I can't believe it worked as long as it did.
Survey says that was a lie. You were able, though, to convince him you'd give him
Fuck
1,500 gold to leave you alone.
That's right. You paid him off. I forgot about that.
So you gave him 1,500, and he agreed to stop hunting. Made your way back to Blackmore. Decided what y'all were wanting to do. Y'all were thinking about that. So that's where we're picking up now, with y'all having, I guess, still having that discussion, trying to figure out what y'all want to do.
we just
I guess I need to check in and get my monthly allowance.
freaking spoiled rich kid. I need a new
Yeah, so
mask. I need it in more
get
colors.
Right.
Doesn't match my tunic.
Can I get a new glass
I
helmet,
thought we were
please?
still like half the month away from that.
Yeah, but I was wrong.
Oh.
I just thought about it, and I was like, it was 2 weeks there, 2 weeks back. That's definitely a month. So I was wrong off the top of my head last week.
I gotta pay some dwarves.
You
when
go
we get
talk to. Need you to talk to Smoke.
Driscoll.
Yeah, we could use some palm grease and
Yeah.
money.
You need to talk to Smoke, and then we need to travel to.
If Smoke is here,
Oh, the smoke's not back yet.
Okay. Okay.
That's
I got my half pound of fairy
10,000?
dust.
Yeah, 10.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Driscoll.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
go
right.
to Driscoll and start selling
Basically,
dust.
the idea is
No,
y'all
we're gonna
drop-
start
flour.
selling. We're gonna try to bribe.
we're gonna
Oh, yeah,
try
we're
to
gonna
talk.
bribe, yeah.
We're gonna try to
Yeah.
sneak in and get old girl.
Yeah, so
Well,
basically,
yeah.
that's what the dust is for.
what y'all told me last week, in case y'all don't remember,
Get the automaton.
I had this so wonderfully marked a minute ago.
We were also gonna study while we were there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so y'all had planned on rescuing the scientist. You wanted to talk to the Sanguine Eye about the magistrate.
Yeah, let's go visit.
You wanted leads on perhaps Frederick Driscoll's weaknesses. You didn't want to talk to the magistrate. You wanted to talk to the Sanguine Eye about the magistrate.
Yeah, I was just giving him a hard time.
Again, main goal y'all had was clearing Rimini's name somehow as well. Or I guess that was number 2 behind Rescue the Scientist. Then you wanted to research Plane of Fire and
Was that
Mechanus.
That was you.
Oh, I know I wanted to do the Mechanist for sure. I think I was like lost in my thought at that time.
And then you sent Norman on a quest to maybe find some stories or rumors, legends about
Weapons.
powerful magical weapons.
Yeah, I think what we had talked about that is trying to acquire prized things to build up House Blackmore.
Yeah, so do you want to perhaps wait a few weeks to see if Norman and Smoke and them come back, or before you set out?
I could definitely go there and start studying during those weeks if y'all wanted.
Yeah, because he could use that for his week to study
Yeah.
or whatever.
No, I think it's I think it'd be fine for us to go out and try to check with them
Okay.
if we get back.
I got you. All right.
Neither of them were pressing matters.
Okay. So to Driscoll, anything you want to do here before you leave?
Buy potions,
But
like always.
I think I'm the only one. I took some after the battle.
I took some too.
After the battle.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
think I'm still good on potions.
Yeah, because you were just doing nothing
Yeah.
and watching the
Supreme and
elemental.
one superior. I think I used my graders though.
Yeah, I've only got 1 supreme, or no supremes and a superior.
One grader.
I need to go to my.
Okay, so here there's the Black Lotus
I'm good on
potion
potions.
I
shop.
really didn't even get hit in that battle.
I did.
Head on over to the Black Lotus.
So maybe we don't need very many, but we
Nah,
can
but
pick up a
I'm
couple.
I'm empty.
Yeah, I'm pretty empty too.
Okay.
Just because I used all mine because I didn't know what else we might find after that guy. Because I went down. No, I didn't go down. I had like 6. He went down though.
Mhm.
You used yours on him because he went down.
Add potion.
No, it was Rousseau.
Rousseau,
Okay, yeah, we're so good. Shit.
Yeah, Rousseau picked you up.
which how's Rousseau looking on potions too? We might.
Well, he used his magic.
Yeah,
on
he's
him.
still
He
fine.
split, I think.
I don't think EA gave me a potion. I think it was just a magic.
Okay. Even after the battle.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a prayer of healing after
That's
the
right.
battle. I have 2 graders.
Alright, so heading over to the Black Lotus where Bella Blackmore works. Potions. So she's got 2 greater healings, 5 regular healings, and 1, 2 superior, and 1, 2, 3 supreme.
I have 0 supremes.
Yeah, I have 0 supreme.
Yeah, they're expensive though.
Yeah, they are pricey.
Nah, I have
I've
1
never
superior.
even put a supreme in my inventory because I always make y'all give it to me.
What's the price we'll be looking at on 1 supreme, 2 superior, 2 greater,
1 supreme, 2 superior, 1 greater.
2 greater?
Or 2 greater. Let me check my abacus. Potions. 1 supreme, 1350. 2 superior. Plus. Minus the Blackmore discount.
Plus the Blackmore the black light discount.
Right.
So that with your normal discount here, you'd be looking at 2,300.
No.
How are we looking in the coffers?
We on that mission got 500 gold in gems and 700 gold. So
Oh, we got 3,000 in gems.
No, there was 3,000 in gold. I think we left.
because we
Couldn't
couldn't.
carry
There's
it.
a lot of gold y'all didn't take.
Yeah, when there are 2 urns full of 1,500 gems each.
Oh yeah, we did jack 2 of them, didn't we?
Yeah, 2.
I honestly don't remember.
Oh, I got 2,000 gold in rubies.
There
Sorry,
you go.
Okay, 1,000 each.
That's it.
2,000 gold in rubies.
Say 3,000.
2,000 gold in
2,000.
rubies.
Okay.
I wrote it down right here.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alrighty. So you got your rupees.
Walking
You
around.
just want to
money.
give them the rubies.
Yeah. Then it's
300
2,300.
We'll
So
give you 2,000 rubies.
2,000 gold in rubies, and then just 300 gold.
Roll a persuasion check.
There you go. Boom. Get it, son.
$14.
14. 2,300.
Okay.
A valiant.
So I'm gonna get out that out, and then take a 300 out of gold.
cool.
I assure you already got a nice discount.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Okay. How about 10 pints of oil?
What?
Do we have that from the?
Yeah, from going up to where Maine, I think. Well, we went somewhere dark and had to have like.
I thought it was when we bought it for the booby traps.
It might have been.
Probably.
We home alone
And thoroughly.
a
Yes,
basement.
that was
Nice.
Yeah, we did Home Alone thoroughly pretty
Forgot
good.
about
It's
Well,
semi
you were
worked
like
out.
part of the plumbing. You called yourself a plumber.
I was a city inspector here for the plumbing.
that.
Surprised you weren't buying slaves.
That's his other job.
That's Draven's MO.
I can't believe I actually rolled on my deceit.
So you get
You rolled really
a you get a
high.
supreme. I get a superior.
I was like, this is gonna fill
Who gets the
immediately.
True greater.
There's 2 superiors.
There's 2. Was there 2 superiors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take 1 superior and 1 greater.
I'll go ahead and, what do you got?
I'm good.
I'll take the other grader.
Mm.
That should be good.
So you want the other superior?
I'll take it.
Build out the potions.
Nice.
Oh, I need to get a more comfortable chair up here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? Off to Driscoll?
Netherlands.
Yeah, are we teleportation circling?
Of
to
course, fast travel.
So you go up to Blackmore. I guess you don't need the
Nope.
tower first. You just do it here. Then you go to the circle in Driscoll. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Alright, so
Who
does
are-
that cast instantly or does that take time?
Who are you going as this time?
I am
1 minute.
Jason Jarrett.
Jason Jarrett?
Jason Jarrett.
1 minute.
Jason
around.
All around happy individual.
Slapping people on the ass.
The son of an oil tycoon.
Godson.
Hmm,
Decided I might trade sides.
interesting. Don't worry about that.
I think I will.
So anyways, you spend the next minute conjuring the runes of the teleportation circle in Driscoll. Then light shines up from Draven's circle. You step in it.
Step in your circle.
All right.
Jason steps through.
I'll step through.
I'm already in it.
You all go through the portal, and you arrive at the Federation Hall in Driscoll. Case and Jarrett, you have red hair. or
I have
collared
red hair,
shirt.
collared shirt.
That's now
Uh,
brighter blue than you used to wear it.
Classic dad bod.
That's a bad one.
Small penis.
He's trying to play catch with everyone you see.
You play everything like really safe,
Yeah, yeah. I used to be something.
and then you get like real aggressive if someone criticizes you.
Yeah. Double
Really?
down.
You don't
Really
take
seem-
blame for anything
Yeah,
you do
no,
wrong.
no.
Really seems stuck
Have you
in your
met my
ways.
15 managers?
All right, so you arrive. Where do you go?
I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the Crimson Fox.
All right.
Should we? Should I already begin my studying? Oh,
Can.
I didn't know if you needed time to grease some palms and.
I'm gonna go talk to the lady and see what I can find out.
All
I'm
right.
not doing anything hastily, so
I'll start studying
All right, so you
I'll know
guys
where
spend a
to
week
find you.
studying
about the golden plates and shit like
about the golden plates.
that. And the
I'm
cod
gonna
world.
just generally research golden
No,
plates.
you fuck.
What are golden
What
The
are
plates?
you
Mechanist
talking about?
world realm.
What are you talking about?
The role that the contract was signed on was a golden
about,
plate.
sir?
What are you talking about, man?
What are you even talking about?
I am so lost.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Talking about too.
Plates, like
He wants to research
know,
fine
yeah.
china.
yeah, go find China. Plates made of
That
gold.
we got this out of our system last week.
Did we?
Red Dragon.
Ever? All
Red
right,
dragon, blue chopstick.
so you can prepare your roll for the week.
All right. And that's intelligence modifier
Mm-hmm.
or investigation?
Or it's intelligence modifier.
Okay. That's 19.
19. All right. Okay, so you're going to the Crimson Fox. What are y'all doing?
Well,
Going
I'm just
with
gonna
him?
go drink there while he does his business.
All right.
I want to see if my wanted posters are as prevalent as they were before.
Make a perception check.
Look.
I think that's the
11.
first time
Oh,
I've seen him
that's
use
fine.
luck.
So looking around,
Gotta know those
town,
wanted posters, man.
They don't look as prevalent. Looks like maybe some have been taken down. Maybe the weather's destroyed some of them. They are not being replaced at the rate that they were before.
Okay. Then I will go with Nate.
And you go with them. All right. So you make your way to the Crimson Fox. Everyone says when you walk in.
It's the Black Company. All the ladies jump on our laps like we're brawn.
It's the Black Company and a ginger.
No
Who's
one
this Jason?
fights like us. All right. You walk in. See the lady behind the bar. Oh, Nathaniel. Your companions, welcome.
Yes. It's great to see you again.
Always.
How's business?
Oh, business is good.
Great. You take care of my friends here. While we stay, don't know how long we'll be, but
All right.
figure we're still welcome.
Begins pouring some mugs of ale. Sets them on the counter. Pushes them towards you. What can I help you with?
I'm hoping to catch a meeting with the Eye. At her leisure, of course. Yeah.
All right.
Good ale.
Always.
Roger.
Always good ale.
A little warm, but
Yes, she's out at the moment, but I can inform her.
Maybe you can help me with something else. How tight of a grip has this fairy dust that I've been hearing about taken in this town?
Well, you can pay for it. It can be found, but it's quite expensive. More of a vice for the well-off. You're reading your book, man.
Nudging the automaton next to me.
Yes, we've seen it start trickling into our own streets. Some places. Didn't know how prolific it had gotten. I figured something of its caliber, the corporation would have probably a bit of a hand in its dealings.
Well, actually, we moved some of it, but it's not really a big enterprise for us. Whoever's supplying it at a higher volume than we are, we're really not sure, but they haven't really infringed on our territory, so we hadn't really gone all the way to find out who's doing it. There hasn't been a problem yet. We're leisurely looking into it, but it's not a priority right now.
Yes, I guess the same as we are. Reach out and try to maybe head it off at the pass, but
It's always good to do your due diligence.
all right, we'll be at the table for a
All right.
minute.
She goes back to serving drinks. I'll go sit down. A waitress comes by and sets a big pitcher of ale at your table. Walks off. After about an hour, Dola Foxley comes in and she sits at your table. Nathaniel.
Yes.
Hello. I also sound like a woman.
A bearded woman.
I'm a bearded woman.
So,
It's ma'am.
It's bam.
Oh gosh.
What brings you back to our neck of the wood?
oh, every time I come to see you, it seems to be for a tidbit of information nowadays. But
Right.
it's nice to see you either way. It was nice to see you in Blackmore on the coronation. We
Had to stop by and get a little FaceTime.
what do you
A newly crowned ruler.
what do you think of our young Draven? Off the bit you got to meet him.
Seems like an intelligent man. Hopefully he continues to make intelligent decisions.
Yes,
She's on the dust.
Yes, we try to guide him towards wise decisions whenever he seems to stray from the path, but he seems very receptive to input.
It's good that he listens to his advisors.
As I'm sacrificing automatons at the library. Hail Satan!
Oh, wise trick. So what information are you trying to run down?
Well, as you know, we've kind of gotten to work rebuilding and putting our own footprint in Blackmore. We seem to be gaining a little more power in that town, really quite a bit more, making some real changes since Alistair left. I was really hoping to maybe procure some of Driscoll's scientists, engineers, the bright minds, that they seem to pride themselves on.
Yes, well, like the one you promised to get for us.
Yes, that's actually why we are here.
It's been months.
Well, you know what's gone down since then. It's been we just had to take a break to save the world.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But never turn it back on an old friend such as yourself.
Right. Well, how can I help you with that?
Well, I'm hoping maybe this can be done a little more quiet than having to come to blows with the guards and armies of Driscoll. Not one to want to start a fight this way. So if there was any information we could get, some dirt to maybe influence some people of power, or even some young and naive scientists and engineers that maybe we could scoop up.
Well, as you may or may not remember from our last discussion on this, their top minds, they stay in the facility underground. They're not generally out walking about the city. The one in particular was just being held captive, but the others work down there, they stay down there. As for dirt on the rulers of the city, I wouldn't say I have the best relationship with those that rule the city. I mean, they may not know who I am directly, but they know I own this tavern here in Sanguinai-controlled territory of the city, so...
Yes. Oh, Finnick, he seems quite brash at times. I can't imagine he makes life easy on you.
Certainly not, as is any man in power, really. They make things tough when you're on the wrong side of the law.
It's all based on perspective.
True, but on the wrong side of perspective, I guess you'd say then. But perhaps you could try to talk to someone close to him. Maybe go around and look for people in his camp, maybe his personal aide if you ever find her. I know she's a woman, she's a human named, or excuse me, not a human, a gnome named Gwendol Lightrock. If you could ever find her, maybe you could question her.
Maybe charm her a bit.
I was trying to think of a nice way to say interrogate. Yes, you could charm her as well.
I know this this pixie dust has really taken a hold in some avenues of Blackmore. Has it gotten into the ranks of the Driscolls as well?
I'm really not sure. Like I said, I don't have a good ear to the ground for the interdramas of their, or interpersonal dramas of their family. We have some deeply embedded in other organizations, but inside the estate is not one of them.
What was that girl's name?
Gwendol Lightrock. She's a gnome. She's the personal aide of Finnick Driscoll.
This Gwendol, does she get out of the estate much?
Not much, but occasionally you can find her in the city picking up some supplies. There's some snacks and things like that Finnick likes. And I believe at least on 2 days out of the month normally, the second day of the first week of the month and the second day on the last week of the month, she does leave the city and comes back about a day later. Like clockwork, really.
She leave at the same gate every time?
Usually, yes.
Are there any identifying features of Miss Gwendol?
Yes. She has a gigantic nose. She describes her. She's a gnome. She has like dark brown hair, dark brown eyes. She looks like most gnomes, but she does wear generally this purple dress with like a white sash over it. It's pretty unique.
Signifies her position. Kind of.
Her station.
You really won't really see anyone else dressed like that.
Okay.
She does tell you they see her leave, but they don't normally see her come back. But they see her again later.
Okay. Appreciate the information. That's a great lead.
Yes.
They said we still plan to do what we can to bust loose your engineer.
Best of luck to you.
We can ever get down to those facilities.
Right.
All right. Well, I have several matters to attend to, so I'll bid you a good day. So.
Don't be a stranger, and give us a ring if ever you feel the need.
A ring.
And a wink.
Say what? Bird? Did you send a bird to Blackmore?
I'll wear her ring.
Are you offering your hand in marriage?
That's what I heard.
Hey.
Sip.
New class. Next session. Half gnome.
Rings.
It's an abomination.
Yes. They don't exist because they get killed at birth.
Get thrown off the
All
cliff.
right.
Get
So we're
300.
Draven is holding up in the Jesus Christ.
Literarium.
The literarium, yeah. My mind blank.
Don't do
For the next week studying Mechanist.
Don't do that.
What are you all
Don't do
doing for this next
bet
week
not.
while he studies?
Oh, I was just touching it.
I'm gonna.
You want to try to rescue?
We need to get some information.
I want to stake out.
Yeah.
Myself. Try to see if I can catch her leaving the estate. Follow her. Get a good look what she looks like. See where she's going. If she's leaving, I might put a tail on her.
I'm gonna try to. I might go try to talk to Finnick. What's his name? Finnick?
Finnick?
Finnick, yeah.
On one of the days when I leave the library, I'd like to go by the magic shop and price that plane shifting amulet.
Yeah, that was in Thorley.
It was in Thorley.
Pretty sure. The guy y'all were buying stuff from here was Norman.
Okay.
The big magic shop y'all like is in Thorley.
Okay.
With the Rogue 101.
That's Norman, I think.
Yeah, Norman was the one selling y'all stuff.
The one with the high dollar rapier.
That's in Thorley.
That's the one in Thorley, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the.
Oh.
You got your gloves there.
I guess instead of
Yeah.
that, I would kind of ask around and see what forge in this town is a really well-known forge. Maybe big, have a lot of employees. Maybe one I can kind of meet up with Nathaniel one night and be like, "Hey man, heard about this place."
You want to tag it?
The main forge in this town is the Blackstone Forge. It's run by Turner Morgan. I don't know if y'all remember him, it was a long time ago, but it's the guy that's
Was it
the big fat guy that wears just
the apron?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
Yep, just the apron guy.
Yeah.
I bought some stuff from him.
Yeah.
I think I bought my first armor,
He
my
just
first
wears
half
this
plate from
leather
him.
apron, and he likes to turn around a lot and bend over and pick things up.
Nice.
Surely he's got
Nice.
some dwarves working
Yeah.
for him
I
that
think
aren't
I-
happy about
I either
that.
It's, you know,
Right.
it's very racist of you to assume every forge is run by dwarves.
I'm not run by dwarves, but surely there's a few that work in there.
There are none. Dwarves live underground.
Yeah, they live in the mountains, bro.
There's a few that live up top, but there's not a
Yeah.
lot.
When you go to a
Uh,
normal place,
Once they,
normally you go
leave and
down.
live up top, they're not really welcome back down.
Is there any forges in this town that do have dwarves in there?
No, this is a gnome town.
Okay.
The population here is 30% human, 45% gnome, 20% wood elf, and then I believe the last 5% is half orc.
I guess I just assumed because there was a mountain that was kind of built into here that there would be dwarves.
Well, that's quite the assumption. Gnomes also like mountains. And that's why this is a gnome town.
They're really good
These
at
are rock gnomes, the
rock
Driscolls.
gnomes. How do you not know your people?
It's well established. You've been here at least 100 times.
Yeah.
At least 48 times.
I don't think we've even run into a dwarf yet.
Y'all have run into
One.
2 dwarves.
We saw 'em-
Both were in Sable City.
Yeah, we saw him and he told us
One ran
about
Silver
the-
Tree in Sable City, the one that died in the attack.
Yep.
His business partner survived, and the other one was the guy that had the verdant star
Yeah,
yeah.
originally, and he's dead too.
yeah. He told us about the
You would have
place he
met more
found
dwarves
it.
if y'all had gotten into their whole mining company feud. Y'all never
that's right,
went and
that's right.
chased that out, but there were a lot of dwarves to meet underground in the mines. But
Why is that? Because they live underground?
because they live underground,
Okay.
mining's their thing. But
Killed that one.
maybe if you go searching the countryside of
Damn it, Alice.
near Sable, you might find some mines. Or maybe there's still some in there. Or maybe they've just gone home and continue to go underground.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a community. Who knows?
Maybe they're gonna take over Sable.
Maybe they're not going to build it back up. They're just going to live underneath all of it.
That's
Maybe it's
actually-
Maybelline.
Maybe it's
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Not Maybelline, huh? You mean getting your surprise
Oh,
box?
damn it. Damn it. So I bought a mystery box off of Amazon this week. And it came in Thursday. It was just a butt ton of fucking makeup.
no.
Yeah. I think I only paid $8 for it, but still.
I know it's a new car,
Yeah.
but mystery box.
Hey, the guy on the internet got a $40 mystery box with an iPhone in it, so I figured they would at least give me the same deal.
At least.
No, they gave you makeup.
As much money as I give freaking Amazon.
Right? Those jerks. Fucking mystery box.
Due to your buying habits, this is the best mystery box for you.
Oh my god.
Go to the titty bar and just give
All
them
right,
makeup
so-
instead of dollars.
You've gone to visit Turner there. He waves at you when you walk up. He quickly turns around and bends over and picks up his hammer that he dropped. This man is covered in hair.
Hello, Tanner.
Don't remember his voice.
It's a grizzly.
Hello, I don't know who you are. You're wearing a mask.
We've never really met before. That's besides the point. You wouldn't happen to know of any dwarves, would you?
Wouldn't happen to know of any dwarves. Well, human craftsmanship isn't.
Well, I'm
Good
not
enough
saying
for
that. I'm just looking for dwarves.
Why?
Why?
Why are you looking for
Why?
dwarves?
Yeah.
He wants
I
to
don't
know.
understand that either.
Silver tree.
Oh, you're trying to get somebody to. Oh.
I thought we already had somebody working.
Yeah, we already do have that.
But
But
the
he wants a
original.
dwarf to run it.
Okay.
Well,
that
the
what it
original
is?
guy was a dwarf, and he was really
Oh, he
good,
wants
and
a
then he
dwarf.
died. So
Okay,
that's
okay,
why I
okay.
was trying to get someone to
Okay,
replace
now-
him.
Okay.
I thought
Okay.
you were wanting
Yeah.
his wife or something.
Well, I was looking for a community of dwarves.
Have you tried going underground?
I haven't. That's why I was hoping that you could point me
Mixtape.
in a
I can make you a
direction
shovel.
that where they might be.
Uh,
Didn't know if you would happen to know of a
Shit on
community
Rowdy.
nearby that we could talk to.
Not a lot of dwarves in Let me search my memory banks.
As he scratches.
His dank.
I'm sure with as luxurious as your equipment is, some dwarves have accused you of stealing their
Which
blueprints
equipment you
for
talking
things.
about there?
Can't
Right.
say they have because don't see a lot of dwarves come this way.
With such a renown as your own. Oh, that's shocking.
Why is that shocking?
It's because you have such a renowned shop.
Dwarves live underground.
Yeah, but I mean, news.
I mean, there's some
travels far.
topside dwellers, but again, most of your dwarves lived in Sable.
Really.
Sable's gone.
Is it? Do you think that it's possible that they
Nice.
could still be alive under Sable?
Absolutely, they live
Dwarves' hands are
underground.
way too meaty.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would try
Sausage
going to the
fingers.
mountains in Sable.
Really need a good halfling for that.
I believe there's a pass there that goes down to a dwarven city. Don't know what it's called. Never been there. But
It's
most
underground.
of your topside dwarves were in Sable. It's because they all came out of that mountain there.
All right. Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you,
No
sir.
problem.
I'll leave him a gold for the information.
Thank you.
Oh.
Put this in my prison wallet.
Cha-ching!
Oh my god.
I'll go back
He
to
has
studying.
magic trick. And he bends over and then it bounces out on the ground.
I thought the chocolate was inside the gold coin, not the outside.
This is a reverse coin. A reverse street. Oh, I'll never look at those coins the same. Now they're poo coins.
Poo coins.
Rowdy looks.
Roddy likes how big his cock looks in the hands of a dwarf.
I don't know. Dwarf's hands are probably
Dwarf's got big meaty
Yeah.
hands.
big meaty hands. Yeah. So
That
you're
must
saying
mean
he's.
Draven has a big
Slinging
meaty
around
cock.
with hammers.
Well, what'd your D12 say?
Roll a d4.
I think it was a
They know how to work
10 or a
steel,
9?
though.
I think it was a
Whatever.
1.
I think it was, yeah, 1 or a 2.
no.
I remember it being a 1 or 2.
It wasn't that low. That was like on that one shot.
I
That we
remember it
did.
being a 0.
Nate was rolling around with like a 10.
You got an innie. Oh, I kid. Welcome, Soup. The first subscriber. Hey, Rowdy, how are those emotes coming?
Good.
Rowdy got the emotes ready, Soup. Go ahead and try.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He did it.
I'm a subscriber too. Where do you go for it?
Subscribe.
There's no emotes because we don't have them up yet.
Oh, you can't even
Watch
click
y'all.
on it?
Well, you
Gonna
can
be
pick up
entertaining.
emotes that are already there, but like our
Oh.
channel ones aren't.
Yeah, I
there yet.
want an
Yeah.
Iron Lich one.
One day.
One day
One day.
when I have more time.
Plenty of time.
I have very little time nowadays.
Oh, there it
But it's
goes.
still plenty of time to email someone, hey. It literally takes 30 seconds.
You're the worst.
I don't
You
know.
are the worst. Anyways, let's get back to this. So, that guy tells you that. Y'all are doing what?
Staking out.
Staking out by the city gate. Alright, so here's the deal. The month just started when y'all left Blackmore.
Mhm.
I believe it takes about 6 days to get to here. No, it's 4 because y'all can go down the near bridge.
Well, we fast traveled here.
Oh wait, y'all teleported. Perfect. Okay, so you're perfect. So okay.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes. That's what I was about to say. Y'all missed it, so you'd have to wait a month. But I forgot you did teleport here. Perfect.
Oh, shit.
You can thank me later. Thank me for my service.
Okay.
I would have
Yeah,
just got
what
your
is
mom
that?
to do it.
Hashtag.
that
Hashtag
banana?
service.
Yeah. Hashtag thank you for your service.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Lightning bolt.
It's a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
My eyes are really bad.
No, it
I
does
need to
look.
go back to the eye doctor.
Yeah, me too.
It's getting bad now. Yeah. Anyways, so we'll go day 2. Daytime. You're staking out. Watching the gate.
Gate
Let's
watching.
get some perception checks.
All of us.
Everybody that's staking out. How did your clicks?
I'm reading.
One day I want to try to go to the palace.
Like so far, he's been waiting the entire day for the all of day 1 for the automaton to process your request.
No!
It all counts for your research. It's just funny flavor.
Okay, that's fair.
You just want to stand there.
God damn it.
And I guess overnight when we're at the inn, I'll tell him about, Tuesday, tomorrow. She's usually leaves town, so
Okay.
we really want to try to follow her if
So-
she goes out. Like overnight when we're talking, I'm letting him know, like,
That y'all are gonna maybe follow this chick.
yeah, the information we found out that she usually leaves the next day, so we want to try to catch her.
I'll leave my bird with him and just tell him to tell my bird to fly back to me if y'all start following her. And I'll head out that way.
Okay.
I'll catch up.
Okay.
Sure.
Alrighty.
We find out if she usually just like walks out, or does she take a horse, or is she in a carriage, or
I just said she leaves.
she leaves? I'm gonna. We get up in the morning. I'm gonna go to the stable and see if he can prepare. Yes, 5 horses.
Is Roos with us?
Is Rousseau with us?
I mean, did It's up
I'm
to you.
sure he
Usually,
did.
yeah.
Okay.
He's not planning on staying back until the temple's done.
Okay.
Yeah, prepare 5 horses. Go ahead and pay him for all of them. Then, if we by chance need them, we'll come by the stable and grab them.
Okay.
We've bought horses in like every town multiple times.
Let's see, is it like $50 per horse, pretty much? Or,
Are you buying horses?
and let's
rent
see, there's a rental price. Give 'em-
Rental price.
There's not.
Is there a herds?
right. The horses usually come back after they get taken. I didn't know that was a
We
thing.
started as rental fees and we decided no.
We tried it one day and we never got any of those horses.
One horse came back.
We had talked about that, starting a horse rental service from town to town to town, like an Avis, like where you could take a horse from one town and drop it off to the next, and
We're an enterprise.
yeah, enterprise, you could horse subscription service.
Yeah, so draft horses are 50 gold. Riding horses are 75.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to ride these horses.
Yeah, I'll give them 450.
Okay.
What do we need the horses for there, Nate?
Well, in case we gotta catch up to this Gwyneth, she's leaving. Like to be able to get around
Does
if
she leave like a specific day?
Yeah.
yes, today.
Oh, today. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that worked out. Alright, so perception checks for anybody staking out.
12.
12.
18.
12. Luke 12.
18?
Yep.
Alright, so y'all are all kind of set up at different little access points there to...
Oh yeah, we got a QP of Dream Lily. I wrote that down in the bag.
Yeah, did bring a QP.
That's what it is.
Fucking drug runners.
It's
Dream
not a
Lily.
QP anymore.
I don't know, like you call it fairy dust.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Well, they
I don't know why
Homeboy does fairy dust. We do Dream Lily.
Oh, okay, that's right.
You were thinking of that stuff that you saw that guy snorting.
Yeah.
Alright, 18 you said? So y'all are looking around, y'all aren't really catching much of this description. You might see like a light purple dress here and there, but nothing's really hitting home like that. You on the other hand see, as you're looking around, approaching the gate right now, is this woman. No, purple dress, white sash. She appears to just be walking out of the city by herself.
I'll signal the guys. And since she's, I guess as she's walking out the gate, I'll ask him, hey, you wanna send a message to Draven and
You have my bird.
gather the horses? I'm going to Taylor for now.
I don't.
Catch
I'm
back
gonna
up.
have to go to the library and tell them.
Send the bird.
Okay. I don't have any spells that do messages.
But just send the bird.
Alright. Can you tell the bird to go back?
Mm-hmm.
I should have done that. Well, I can't do that. I don't think it's a warlock cantrip.
But if
I'd be too far out range anyways.
y'all can get Draven and then bring the horses, I'm gonna Taylor, and y'all can catch up.
Okay.
Alright.
Good luck, Maverick.
Alright. So y'all start following her?
I'm gonna start following her. They're going to get the horses and Draven.
Okay. You can't go with them.
If you
I
want to keep
It'll
doing the
break your study.
study. So what do you want to do?
You can either study or you can go with them.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
I mean, it's just information that
They're
we're
just
trying
following
to.
a girl.
Yeah, we're just following a girl.
What? No, I'm just saying they're just following a girl.
Alright, I'll stay and stay.
And actually, the way this is gonna play out is you're never even gonna know anyway because your bird can't open fucking doors.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna fly up to the door and just be like,
Peck.
yeah. So
I'll
you
just
actually
stay
have
and
no way
study.
of knowing anyway. So
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
When does this not work out for us?
You always think your bird can do so much shit.
I'm just thinking about this. Like, he has no way of getting back to him.
Raven lost to the world in his books.
All right, so give me. Are you just walking normal? Or are you being stealthy?
No, I'm gonna try to be as stealthy as possible.
All right, then give me a stealth check.
Try to follow behind her at a pretty far back
Stealthy
pace.
range.
Yeah.
Stealth.
10 plus 4, 14.
Most unstealthy rogue we know.
At least I can.
I feel like
only
you never roll
it.
high on stealth.
All my rolls are 10. Because that's
so
the least I
fucking
can
funny.
roll. I never roll over a 10. But
Oh man.
you got a little bit of a plus. So my
not bad.
minimum, literally my minimum stealth is 14. So that's what I roll.
Right.
All right. 14. Y'all are picking up the horses.
Yeah.
And what's your plan once you get the horses?
Get on it. I'll hold the other reins, and we'll. If we see Nate, we'll just keep on
Riding by him.
ride by him, and then just get to the side and feed the horses and let them catch up to us or something.
All right. So you start following her at a decent distance. Y'all go back, get the horses. Mount up. Start riding. So you're watching her. She's just walking down the road for a time. And then after about 15 minutes, you all catch up. And you just pass.
Yeah, we'll just kind of just barely pass down, and
How far up are you going to go?
we'll go about 40 yards. I'm gonna get off my horse, look like I'm taking a piss.
Okay.
Oh man, bathroom
Keeps
break.
walking, She's like turns her head a little bit and kind of like looks away from you and keeps walking. You pass. What's your plan now?
We'll see what happens if Nate comes to us or not. We'll just sit here and
What do? Do you stop by them or do you keep
I don't know.
just doing
What do you think, Remy?
I don't know what else to do really here.
I'll stop by and just kind of like act like I'm like start up casual conversation. Like,
Okay.
oh, what do you fellas out on the road? It's a nice nag you got there.
Thank you.
And let her keep walking.
Yeah, she keeps going.
Until she gets kind of a distance away, and
Okay.
then slowly start. So you go.
She just like
She's just
Sunday strolling it.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
just walking down the road.
what's our like sight distance on this road? Is it very hilly? So like we lost, or
right
is it
outside
pretty
the
straight
city.
out road, or
Yeah, it is a hilly region because it's near a mountain range, so you're kind of in like the foothills of these mountains. So there are some good like peaks and valleys here.
road twisting in between them and
Mhm.
stuff. Okay, yeah, I want to keep her, pretty much in sight. I don't want to let her get around too many corners, but I don't want to get so close as to just like.
Why don't you go offer her this horse for free, and then talk to her?
Ooh, that bitch.
Well, I don't want to interrupt her. She may not do something that she would normally be doing.
Oh, so you're just gonna try to just spy her the whole time? I thought you were one to
Yeah, I
find
thought you
her.
wanted to talk to her too.
Yeah, I thought you were more just trying to interrogate her. You want to just follow her.
Snatch her here. and-
What if she just bamps out here in a minute?
Yeah, I mean,
I think we should at least try to
Don't
talk
give me
to
that
her.
look. I'm in the library
She's
reading like
completely
a
by
good boy.
herself.
Yeah.
Completely by herself.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean,
by herself, just walking.
okay, yeah, if you
we need to scan and see if anybody's following us or if there's anybody still.
Make a perception check if you want.
check behind us.
19.
18.
4.
Yeah, so you don't notice anything, but you two look around. And you don't feel like you're being followed.
So yeah, I guess we'll we'll get the horses on a little bit of a gallop, not too fast, just kind of like we're out taking a ride and try to catch up.
All right. So after a time, you catch up to her. She's still walking down the road. Do you run her down? Do you pass her?
I'll just like kind of slow down beside her.
Okay.
No, be walking the horse as she's walking. Like a nice day for a stroll, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fine day.
Yes. You find yourself out outside of the town often?
Not too often, no.
It's nice to.
Just going for a walk, getting some fresh air.
Give me your money. No.
That's nice. Let's see the sash. Are you what was her name?
Gwyneth Whitestone?
Gwendol Lightrock.
Gwendol Whiterock.
Whiterock.
Would you be the Miss Gwendol Whiterock that we hear so much about?
What?
Lightrock.
Light Rock.
Lightrock.
Light Rock.
Gwendol.
You hear about me?
Well, yes. I
Seems
mean,
strange.
someone that performs the duties one such as yourself does for this town. You know, your reputation gets around.
Personal aid. I don't think that's a position of renown.
Oh well, the people definitely take notice when.
You're one of the best aides.
I love your aids.
Oh man! Roll deception at disadvantage.
Still can't roll less than a 10.
That was a 14 and a 17, plus 10, so 24.
Plus 10 on deception. God.
I have plus 10 on my ability checks.
Damn.
Minimum 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have plus 10 on my deception.
Okay. So 24.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised anyone's heard of me. But, well, okay. Well, yes, that's me.
Well, I may be being a bit dishonest, a bit coy. I had a friend do a little inquiring into Frenick himself, and they seemed to think that you were the person to talk to if I wanted to get some information.
I don't know why anyone would think that. I just do clerical work, really.
What we're really trying to...
This is all you, dude. I have no idea what you're trying to do. You're trying to get.
Trying to see if there's any weaknesses we can,
You're trying to get dirt on
Exploit.
them or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
just to see if maybe we can get him out of power, basically.
Or get something over on him so he doesn't go after Remy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the end goal.
Is it?
I mean, I don't know. Is it? You tell me.
Oh no, I'm not there.
What are you talking to your friends about?
Okay.
So you're trying to dethrone Frenick.
Who are you?
Where am I?
You're quite open with your conversation.
Fireball!
Don't trust the redhead.
there, Finnick.
The redhead's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Don't listen to Gase and Jared.
You have great skin. It's very soft.
Jerry told me I ain't got to listen to you.
So, guess I'll be on my way.
So how do you like working for Frenick?
It's a fine job to work in a beautiful palace. And
Yes.
Yeah.
it's not too much of a burden, really. A fine pay. Not bad. It's honest living.
We are a mercenary band.
Oh,
Or you
God.
could say, we're looking for somebody to advise us with the money that we make. Would you like to maybe work for us? What's your pay per year? We
This is
might
what
double
happens
it.
when Draven's not around.
I'm quite happy where I work now.
Okay. You know.
Yes. Invisibility would have been great.
I mean, he's got invisibility.
Do we?
now.
Can you morph into people? Like take over their shape?
No,
Basically?
no.
Can any of us? Can you, Draven?
No.
I can
don't-
alter
I
self.
don't think you can take control of someone's body.
Well, no, I don't mean like that. Just
Yeah, I
like
can alter
Make yourself
self.
look like.
yeah, make yourself look
Yeah, I
and talk
can-
like
There
that.
are spells that do
Look
that.
and sound like
Alters.
someone.
Them two can. I
Yeah.
can't.
I mean,
I don't have that.
Can't
no.
really get like the
You can't change
voice
your
and all
size,
that
though,
kind of
right?
size and everything.
you can't
Yeah,
change
she's
your size.
not-
You
if
can't
she was a
change your
human.
size a little bit. You can change your size with alter self.
Okay.
I don't know
I'm
how much
sure,
you can
but
lower it though. I think it's just like
probably
one.
not tough. I can like
Yeah,
How long does it
voice
last?
Sounds like him. Everything. You basically
Okay.
mimic that.
How long does it
person
last?
completely.
it's like an hour.
But no, we're looking
See
for.
where I'm
Well,
going.
We're gonna turn into me.
no. You're safe. We're just throwing ideas out there to see if you would work with us for a little bit of gold.
All right. Am I being detained?
Not at all.
Depends on how you answer this next question.
Okay.
You're being punked.
Brenda, come out here and tell them.
we we need some information.
Okay.
And
Like what flowers bloom this season?
What wines are good?
what are Vrennick's weaknesses?
Oh.
What are his vices? Is he a man of drink or
It's a terrible idea.
drugs or whores?
Are you threatening her?
No.
No.
I'm not threatening her.
It's the implication.
Definitely trying to intimidate
That's
her
how you
into
get
an
a vote.
answer.
It's the implication of her.
Nope. Nope. No repay here.
Have you
No,
heard
we're
of
just walking on a trail with no one else around.
what's the main
Call it the
highway?
dentist.
Stop it.
Might as well be straight.
Stop it. Okay. Frennick is an upstanding gentleman. He has no vices.
Insight. 20.
Yeah, she is clearly holding something back.
Well, I
If
mean,
you gentlemen don't mind, I'd like to be on my way.
I thought we were really starting to connect here, and you're gonna go and just lie to us like that.
We're so creepy on this.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
session got real creepy.
So,
Glad I'm not there.
if you don't mind, gentlemen, I bid you a nice day. And he starts to walk. Do y'all stop for her?
I don't stop her.
You think we can leave this person alive?
Why not?
Sounds like a loose end to me.
Alright, so what do you
More
do?
like white rock, more like blood sand.
Is she out of earshot of us?
How far?
No, she's just
Okay.
taking like this.
Oh, well,
first step here.
Offer her some money.
Well, you can capture her and try to interrogate her.
We're not the interrogating type. What's the? I mean, what's the?
So awkward.
What's the?
It's so
What's the
awkward, I'm
reason
hiding
why
my
we're
face.
trying to interrogate? You know, and he's already on our bad side. Now he's gonna know we're trying to interrogate his aide.
Well, there's only one way he would know.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, cowboy, you got a rope?
I have bamboo shoots for fingernails. If we're looking to interrogate somebody.
So,
So I'm gonna. Why don't you just stop right there? We can.
roll into
Yes, I do have a rope.
Oh no, this is so bad.
Draven's
12.
just humming to himself.
just kind of stops in place.
We've got some simple questions. We want some answers. Let's just go ahead and do this the easy way.
She stops and thinks a moment. I'll tell you what you want to know for 5,000 gold. So I can leave and start a new life somewhere else. Just don't kill me.
What? That seems reasonable. As long as the answers are what we satisfactory to the best of your knowledge.
Well, produce the coin. Do you have 5,000 gold on you?
Yeah, I got it in my bag.
Yeah, she wants to see it before she says anything.
I'll get out 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
Put it in the sand in front. Like I'll put it in front of me. Like,
We'll
do
even
you have a
throw-
bag? We
we'll
don't
even-
have a bag.
We'll even throw in a horse.
Yeah,
A fair deal. A fair deal. All right.
we're not trying to kill people around here.
Good. He's like sweating profusely. Okay. Two things. His nephew, Palabar. He leads a secret underground group. You recognize this name. He was your leader in the Amethyst Order. It's the guy y'all saw snoring the fairy dust.
Okay.
When y'all went down there.
Yeah.
The one we got the plans from.
Mm-hmm. He's got a drug problem, and he's got a drinking problem. And Frennick would do anything to keep Palabar's mishaps out of the public eye, to not bring shame on the family. And two, now, please don't repeat this to anyone, it's quite embarrassing, but he has an affinity for orcish whores. Yes, I know. It's a very
Population of
private
orcs
thing
has
for
grown
him.
quite a bit.
Not a soul in the world knows but me, and that is what I do on the second day of each month. I go and procure him an orcish horde.
Full orc?
That is.
Yeah, full orc. It's weird. It's
It
weird.
gets kinky.
How many of the half orcs in Driscoll?
Who knows?
It's 5% of the population. So.
Robert Baratheon over here.
I'm building an army.
It all comes.
Those are
Wow,
Genghis
you
Khan
shit.
numbers.
But he's very embarrassed of it. He wouldn't want anyone to know. And I have to take this 5,000 gold and leave and go live somewhere else now.
Is there any proof of this?
Proof of what?
His
Desire for orc
desires
tit.
for
Oh,
the
well,
orcish whores.
I'm the proof, I guess. I'm the only one that knows.
And you're sure there's no other proof?
Sure there's no other one.
Proof.
Not that I know of. I mean, maybe he has a secret sketchbook where he draws his sex acts.
It's a flip book.
You have him on tape.
I have no idea.
Let me draw you like an orc girl.
The Orca Sutra,
Do we?
if you will.
Can we do DNA tests on all the half orcs in town?
Maybe in a few hundred years.
No 23 and me right now.
What about the whores that he has his way with? Where do they go?
Well, some stay in town for a moment before they leave. Eventually they leave the city. I have to go back. They live out here. There's a small encampment of them.
How do you get them into town?
Oh, I bring them back.
What do you give them, gifts? To like come back
no,
with
they,
you?
They get paid.
Oh, I didn't know if they
I
lived
guess
off
the
of...
orcs know. That would be proof for you.
Yes, that is true. We do
But I
have
doubt they'd say
the
anything.
orcs.
How do you get to this orc camp?
Oh, I'm going there now.
And
Oh, you're still going to go even though we're giving you this $5,000?
Well, no. Once you give me the coin, I'm leaving and starting a new life. But I can take you there.
yes, let's go ahead and continue on that way. We'll continue talking as we go.
How far away is it? Walking distance, obviously.
It's about an hour out from here.
But no one sees you re-enter the town. How are
Well,
you
we
getting
wait
them
till
in?
nighttime.
Okay. through the cover of
you know,
night.
cloaks that can cover appearances.
Gotcha. We
You
really
may want to hold on to that one.
I walk out in my bright dress so everyone sees me leave. And then I cover it up when I come back. Looking no different than any other gnome.
Should we go to this orc encampment?
I think it would be worth finding out where it's at. If there are some witnesses that would be willing to come forward, that would be very damning to Frennick.
Maybe we could find some half-orc baby to take back with us.
I don't think any of them will roll on him. It's quite a good source of income for them.
True.
I mean, are you gonna fuck the orcish horse?
Oh, I got an idea though.
No, but we
Listen.
have
We
other
go
sources
and
of
we
income.
go and get the orc whore and deliver them to him in her place.
That's what I was saying. If one of us
Yeah,
could
like-
become her,
No,
then
just
we
come up
could
as us.
just
Be like, oh,
chill
shit.
there. But
Well, that's a good idea to get inside.
Yeah. I just meant like,
To
hey,
actually be able to get inside without questioning.
Right.
Can alter yourself to look like her. Otherwise, you're gonna get stopped, and they'll be like, "Why the fuck are you
right,
coming in?"
yeah.
here?"
Why do you have an orcish whore with you?
it's
Oh.
for your king.
Do they all know their whores?
Are they not all whores?
Orcs open their legs pretty frequently. I wouldn't know, but I've heard through the grapevine of all the other places I've been in the cities.
Dancing like a teenager.
I want to take a quick break.
I'm good.
Gotta go to a potty break.
All right. So, after about an hour,
All right, go ahead.
I pulled my groin yesterday. So bad.
yeah,
Still does.
Pulled my dick
Just a sec.
yesterday. Didn't hurt at all.
Felt pretty good.
Sorry. Anyways, woman, here's your money. We'll start.
all right. After about an hour of travel, I'll pull off the road, and you make your way to this camp. You see like 5 tents, like set up, large tents, like circular. In this place, you just see a bunch of orcish women hanging out.
Just women?
Yep.
Really? So, I walk up. So, how much?
1 second.
Do you have a table for this?
So, we want first base, second base, third base. Would you like the buzzer on the left shoulder?
HJ? ZJ?
I'm gonna pull out my prostitution chart.
BJ?
Find me the hole with the largest tusks.
Oh my god.
Least amount of hair.
This session got real fucking weird real quick. And it stayed there.
What do you mean?
Well, we gotta tell them that they're gonna go to the. We gotta try to bring one back.
Yeah. Oh, making me blush.
All right, Mr. Research, why don't you just sit there and quit metagaming? Let us get into trouble without you, so you get no XP. We get all of it.
The orcish woman speaks up.
All right, where are we at?
Once again,
We're at
orc
the
girl.
encampment. Okay, I asked how much for one of the whores.
Hey, honey.
Look at the tits on me.
54 hand job.
Like what you see, big boy?
300 for anal.
Isn't it the same hole?
I don't know if I'm able to pull it together for this guy.
Get your shit together, Drew. Game face. Doing it for the crowd.
Do it for the gram.
Good.
Don't think about doing a voice.
I said, bring me my whore.
Really getting character for the whore.
You got to, man.
Just think you after a bottle of Captain Morgan.
God damn it. She's been coughing this whole time.
She's got the TB.
You have something caught in your throat.
Just like a thick glob of white.
Ew.
There we go. So, you in the market for some prime pussy?
Well, our king is.
It's lean, it's mean, it's green.
We were, but then we showed up here.
Is it green down low too? Thought it might be like
Know
a
it.
brownish color, maybe.
I'm betting purple.
Well, come take a look.
Gums are worth the flapping. But no, our king is actually in need of a glorious, lean, mean, green pussy
Frederick
machine.
Driscoll.
Yeah.
You know him and his appetites.
He loves to pound some hard, fine pork pussy.
I mean,
He needs to get a little bit of his green cooch.
yeah.
A little snatch.
He's getting some munchies. We'll
A
just
little
say that.
vacay in the vajayjay.
It is the time of day.
Why would you say that? That was weird. I'm just kidding. So,
Nothing's weird around here.
Is it you or the others?
yeah, any of us, whoever feels like going.
Who's the more shy one? The one that's he said he
Won't find a
wants.
shy soul here, sir.
So he wants one he wants a young shy type. Is what he told us.
Well, you're barking up the wrong pussy.
You give us one that he hadn't had yet. No, you
He's
gi-
had them all.
you give us. Okay, give us the most frequent.
Well,
The one he can
that'd be
ride.
me. I've got the primest orc puss in the land.
You're a little headstrong. If you know what I
We're
mean.
all strong in the head, you know. One of our best. They
Well,
like the tusks.
unfortunately, the other woman that comes out here and gets you, she's sick, throwing up, and we're having to come out here. So,
I mean, she's right there. Isn't that her?
oh, I thought she just showed us where the camp was. Okay. Oh, she's behind me. I meant shit.
She won't be able to make the trip back with us, so we are
Fair enough.
She got a twisted
gotta be
ankle. I
here.
mean,
accompaniment on the way back.
So we gotta wait for nightfall, like usual.
Yep.
You boys looking to have some fun until then.
Oh, we don't swing that way.
Yeah, no. We like each other.
tempting. It's tempting, but
There.
We're
I don't
all
We
pay.
got buttholes.
couple.
I don't pay for pussy.
We've got buttholes.
Fair. Fair. All right. Well, I guess we can just wait and
Where are the
have a conversation. I guess.
where are the men of the
Play
tribe?
players' dice.
Where's the horse soup kitchen?
The horse soup kitchen.
Yes, I'm a bit peckish from the
Do y'all have
ride
any-
here.
Babies anywhere? Any Finnick babies?
What are you into?
I'm,
I'm just kidding. That's gonna cost extra. Oh my god! No, there are zero children that live here.
Oh my
is
gosh.
there any half orcs that live? Oh, is that?
We don't let any half orcs in here. This is a pure orc pussy organization.
So what do y'all do with the
The
newborns?
POP. Oh, the popo.
The popo. Pretty York pussy only.
That's our union. The popo.
With a U on the end. P-O-P-O-U.
Pow.
Your pussy poke?
So,
I was just
So-
asking if you Finnick had a
7% got
son
weird.
that's half orc at all.
I don't think he has a half orc son. Maybe
Is
he
he
does.
shooting blanks, I guess?
Do any of the women that get pregnant here, do they have the babies and send them back into Driscoll, or is there another orcish tradition we don't want to know about?
Better left unsaid.
Well, Well, if you could say it, that'd be better.
So
I may not listen, but
what's your economy like? Y'all work off gold, like smoked meat, dried meat, deer, venison?
Wow, you bring this guy to our camp.
I'm just trying to
Classic
educate myself.
racist. We are modern women who live in a modern society. We work for coins made of gold
Well,
and elf ears.
Not cool, bro.
I lost my train of thought because there's such beautiful orcs in this area.
Well, try your hand at a few.
I just nutted before I came out here. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, classic traveling on the road jerk off.
I have to go wash my hair.
I've got a headache.
I'm tired.
Well, suit yourselves.
well, I didn't know if y'all guys had any secret ways into the keep that I would pay for the information.
Well, we like to walk into the city and walk through the front door with little miss right here. She takes us right in.
I'm gonna turn to her. Y'all just
More and more John Wayne.
make your way straight
Yeah, it
through
does.
the front door of the keep.
Well, the popo. I'll say your question again. I was thinking about sex.
Let's think about sex, baby.
I'm
Let's
gonna
think about
look
you
at the,
and me.
the,
Think about all the hairy
Gnomish
things we'll
lady.
see.
And so you just walk them straight into the keep at night,
Yes.
and they just let you in, no problem.
I get. No one stops me.
That's good.
Oh my god.
Do you ever have any more of an escort?
Not normally. People don't normally bother me. You're the first person to stop me on the road.
Maybe
Bless you.
tonight he
Oh,
asked
God.
for 2 orcs.
He never asked for 2.
Damn it. No 3 ways for this man?
Who would question?
He's
it
not a
if you
freak.
would?
Because if we could slip into where one's the woman, then there's 2 orcs, then I could be the bodyguard saying you had a terrible time on the road.
Why don't one of y'all alter yourself into her and one of y'all alter yourself into a female orc?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 2
It'd be like the cop on South Park where you go
The
too
only
far.
2 people can do that are me and him.
He can do it too.
No,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
can look, but you can look
disguise
like an
self.
orc.
you could at
though.
least disguise so.
as
Yeah,
soon
this
as
guy.
they touch him, though, then they get.
So they're in a cloak,
Yeah, but that's right as the ween goes in.
and then I could be the, the mercenary guy that had some trouble on the road.
But would they bring you in because, like, this is supposed to be like super?
No,
secret?
they won't. Like
They
the way she
probably
describes
won't
it,
let
she walks
anybody
in by
else
herself with the orc.
This wedding is horse shit.
It's gonna have to be 2 in, 2 out.
And what are we gonna try to accomplish? If it's just me and Remy, they can get in.
You sweet talk him into saying we're not giving you any jewels
shoot
or
him in the back of the
anything. Ooh, I like that. With a silencer.
There's no silencer.
Or you could just say.
Damn it, I wish I had the
Draven
spell
doesn't know about
silence so we
this,
could
King
do that.
Dorley
That's a-
doesn't know about
that's a
this, but
great
if you'd like
idea.
both of them to hear about it in the
I need
rest
to
of
get
the
that
towns,
spell.
we can make this very public. We know where.
You're not there.
lights
Shut up.
is.
Okay, here's the plan. We bring orcish pussy Popo. Or we don't.
Orcish.
Well, I'd like to get mine, you know.
Well, we'll pay you and fuck you and not to bring. Not
All right, come on.
But you have to say you've never seen us before.
Okay.
How much was it? How much is it for a lay? Mrs. Popo.
It's ma'am.
Well, my name is Borba.
Borba. Sexy.
It's one of the sexiest orc names you
Good
can have.
lord.
Fitting.
Say my name.
Fucking Borbula.
this is rich.
Going off
This is
the
rich.
rails on a crazy train.
Oh, Lord.
This is rich.
Oh man, I did not expect y'all to go to the Orc Core camp.
I thought there was gonna be like some.
Did not see this guy.
What other recourse was there?
Just use the information.
Oh, there's a group of half-orc bitches.
All
Yeah,
right,
we're gonna go see.
5 gold
I'll give you
for this prime, lean, mean, green.
I'll give you.
orc pussy.
I'll give you 5 gold, and you don't speak about us.
I might tell my friends about it.
5 gold. You're selling yourself short. You should charge him at least double.
Well, I was being nice for this first time. He's
Yeah.
never been with an orc. It's a different experience.
Can imagine.
Should he leave his armor on?
Maybe. I mean, you don't have to do this.
I feel disgusted inside and outside of
I'm
the game.
starting to think he
Dude.
does.
All right, then we'll leave it on the table.
Well, no, it's more of we need you to keep the information. If another person comes to get
We
One
won't
of you
tell
lovely
anyone that
ladies.
we saw you.
for 5 gold,
Yes.
all right, I'll give him 5 gold. Give her 5 gold.
It's ma'am.
God, I was gonna fuck her if she demanded it. I'm so glad I didn't.
Don't always gets himself into these weird situations.
I thought I was gonna
Ultimate
have to,
wingman.
I thought she was gonna be like 5 gold and you gotta fuck me, blue. And I'll be like, no, okay. Performance check.
With disadvantage.
Strength save.
Got a fear boner. Oh man. All right.
Well, we won't be needing your
Nightfall.
services
Night
tonight.
falls upon the Orc Core camp.
I'm praying right
The
now.
Popo camp.
Okay, so we take the horses back.
You make your way back to Driscoll. She puts on her. Borbo puts on her cloak.
Who? She's not coming. She's not coming with us, right?
I thought y'all were taking her.
No, I'm gonna.
2 in, 2 out.
Oh yeah, y'all are gonna appear that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like
So y'all go back to the,
the
city
gnome, and you're gonna put
right
your,
before y'all
do your
get,
hat to look like the orc.
Right before y'all get to the city, you cast Alter Self,
Mhm.
and you
I have the
put the
hat.
hat on, and it looks like you look like an orc figure, but you have like a cloak over you and shit.
Wait till he's inside to tell him.
I guess I'm gonna go to.
Oh God!
I might try to go into the literarium.
Okay.
Tell Draven what happened, and we might need to go to the castle to see if there's any uprising.
Okay.
Draven turns bright red after hearing this story.
So we went to
Why
this
is that
camp, and
cheating?
she was a popo, and she tried to fuck me. I told her no.
Oh,
I
God.
almost did it, but in conclusion, there might be some fireworks
What do you think the quickest
tonight.
way to get
So-
from?
Is Remy getting fucked right now?
No, I don't think that'll happen.
I would certainly hope not.
I want to shoot him.
Just
I want to
mid
shoot him.
midway, take the hat off.
Right before he comes. You didn't have to wait so long.
I need to get that silence.
Reminds me of that South Park episode with the cop.
Oh
Ever
shit!
seen a Norseman?
I've seen some of it.
Okay,
Freaking
so
great.
let's just go to the front of the castle, and if we hear
Just wait outside.
an alarm, we need to go in and start killing people.
Y'all approach
I'm going
the
to shoot him.
castle.
Just don't tell us that.
Okay.
Y'all walk right in.
Don't tell us that. Just do it.
My white sash.
Tits all
lights
hanging
actually
out. Oh my god, this is crazy.
I guess give me a perception check.
Yeah. 18.
18. Okay. So looking around, surveying, you see as you walk through like the castle halls, you notice like a larger guard presence in one hallway.
Okay.
There's one door here. You realize this is probably Frennick's room.
So yeah, I'll direct us over there and take us to the room.
Okay. You go in.
How many guards do we see?
In this hallway, you see 6, and then as you've like walked around, there's other patrols coming around. 2 other guys just patrolling the halls, so potentially 8. Just here in this immediate hallway.
Okay.
You've seen other guards.
These
throughout
sessions are so good.
the camp.
We have nothing to do when we do this.
I'm not taking it in the rear for you.
It's really
It's for you. How much you like that pistol?
Yeah, right.
All right, so you open or you knock on the door. You hear from inside. Who is it? Is that you? Fucking goddamn it.
Gwyneth.
Yeah.
Gwyneth.
Gwendol.
Yes, it is Gwendol. Here with the package.
All right. You hear the door unlock, opens.
He's got a rager.
He's just fucking
Butt ass naked in his slippers and crown.
He's got a lambskin condom on.
No. He opens the door. He's
He's
wearing
like-
a fine purple robe.
Does he have a pipe?
No. Come in. He looks at you. Come in.
I'll go in.
Thank you, Gwendol.
If I might, a word, sir.
Oh, no. Afterwards. I'll talk to you tomorrow. He shuts the door. Borba!
I'm immediately gonna start walking out towards the the front door of the keep
Okay.
and gonna think of a way to distract. Well, he's doing that.
Okay. So, oh wait, that's the work. Did the wrong voice. Borba.
I
Fine
know I
to
didn't
see you
shave
again.
today for a reason.
Oh.
After about a minute, can I start yelling? I don't want to interrupt what y'all are doing, but I was gonna try to start a distraction after about a minute.
Or what are you yelling?
It's like, help! Help!
Okay. All right. So, Borba. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Fine to see you again. Well, you know I'm not one for small talk, so
Do I hear any like feet moving outside the door or anything like that?
make a perception check.
One.
No. You're focused in on Frednick here. But after about a minute's passed in here, you start hearing someone yell, "Help, help." As you do that, 2 of the guards run up to you.
What's wrong? I saw something out there. It looked like a man, a group of people were running toward the gates. I don't know if
Roll
get the
deception
guard.
with advantage since you are appearing like this one.
Perception
Mhm.
or okay,
No, deception.
23.
All right. So those 2 guys tell you, "All right, we'll go check it out."
No, they take off. Okay, and I'm gonna start scurrying back towards their door.
Yeah,
About
there's still the
past-
6 guards in the hallway.
Yeah, and as I pass, I want to say, the guards went to check something. They might need help, and just see if anything happens.
No, they don't move.
Okay.
This is their primary function, is to guard this hall.
They are the King's Guard.
Can
I
you
just kinda look at
describe
you.
the hallway toward for me a little? Like, does it go down and turn, or
No, this is
all
off by
straight
itself.
hallway?
Like, so you come down this long hall, and it turns right,
Mhm.
and the only thing here is Frednick's room.
Okay.
So just like an L shape that turns into where Frednick's room is. There's 6 guards. The hall's probably about, say, 30 feet long. Frednick's room takes up like that whole space.
Okay, so if you said it turns right and it's all furnished room, if I was to stop on that corner, would
The guards would be looking right at you.
should be looking right at me? Like,
Yeah, there's
But
6 guards.
around
They're
the
not
corner.
all standing right there. There's some standing where they're looking down that hall.
okay, okay.
You know, someone to watch the hall to see if people are coming. Others are in the hall to directly guard it. So there's not really a spot to hide here. This is high security, the king's room.
Okay.
And we have a party member in the fucking king's room.
Let's see how it goes.
Are there any other doors? I know not
No.
on the hallway that he's at, but that I'd pass on the way from the other guards. to
Probably
ours.
much further back down the
This is not a
hall,
fucking
but like
war.
over here, the only thing this leads to is Frennick's room. There's not other shit over here.
Do you, dude?
Just like any design to keep the king completely safe. It's
Okay. They don't seem alarmed that I'm here, though.
no. I mean, they're starting to like look at you a little weird that you're just hanging out here now. After they specifically heard you tell him we'll talk to you tomorrow, and you're still hanging out by the door.
Okay.
They're not saying anything to you, but they're definitely like watching you.
I'm gonna act a little.
You're acting strange compared to how she normally acts.
I'm gonna act a little out of breath and be like, "If you could just give me a minute. I'm gonna wait for the guards to settle the matter."
They don't say anything, but they're
I
just
just
staring at you.
kind of lean on the wall, not looking at him.
After a minute, they're like, oh, "All right, it's time to go."
Okay.
Move along, man.
And I'll just start shake my head and just start walking off a little bit.
Okay.
It's so rude.
I'm just waiting for something to...
Meanwhile, inside, what are you doing?
Take off your robe, big boy.
Riddick drops his robe.
Completely naked.
Yep.
Doesn't have any weapons or anything on him.
Just wearing his crown.
He's wearing his crown.
Mm-hmm. So, Borba, off with yours. Wait, that's
I'll
the
take off
orc's
the cloak.
voice. So, Borba, off with yours.
I'll take off the cloak.
Okay. So, shall we get down to it?
I will. I don't know if I want to do this now or not. I will take off the hat of disguise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
And I will pull.
Pulls his robe back up.
And I will pull out the pepper box. I
Reuben.
heard you were looking for this.
Yes, I would say I was looking for that, but maybe not quite like this. Caught me a little off guard, Remington.
He's texting.
He's texting the guards.
Get in here now!
SOS.
911.
You're all fired.
Wow.
So, are you here to return it?
I'm here to give you a choice.
All right.
You have to. The first one. I can put this hat back on, walk out the door, and you can drop the reward against me. The second one, you get this between the eyes.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Good roll.
Still got luck.
God
one of them.
damn. A fucking 5.
Jeez. Oh, Remington, you've got me in a tight spot here. I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement.
Listening.
Option 1. You return the pepper box and go on your way. Look it up. Okay, fair. Option 2. Oh, fuck. I'm in a bad spot here.
That was the point, sir.
You'd be willing to kill me over this?
Seems like it's either going to be my life or yours.
That's fair.
It's a big reward.
How about...
I am not against you here. I'm just fighting for my own life.
He like walks over to his desk and like sits down and just looking. All right. It seems I don't have much of a choice here. There's no need for either of us to die. I'll let you leave for now. Safely. I won't call the guards, but I won't remove the bounty. Or I can call the guards in an instant and they rush in the room. You may get a shot off on me, but you won't get away. How does that sound to you?
Give me a second.
Fair enough. At this moment, you can try to say anything.
So-
you can try another check.
Yeah,
some
okay,
kind of
so-
persuasion. You're not just stuck to that one check
Right.
the whole time.
So I've heard that through the grapevine that you and Nathaniel Blackmore may have a something worked out to get the reward taken off of my head.
Well, yes, we had a deal set up to trade for parts for an airship.
Would you be willing to lower the number of engines we would need?
So, you walk out of here.
I'm just saying,
Bounty doesn't.
it's going to take forever to make these things.
Right.
I
Bounty
will-
doesn't go away. We go back to the previous deal we had, but perhaps lessened. This is what you're proposing, and we forget this event occurred. Is that what you're suggesting?
Maybe. Is something you'd be willing to think about?
Roll a persuasion.
I don't want to roll shit. 11.
Be willing to consider it. Your leverage is good. I certainly don't want to die. What our deal was, the gun returned in 10. Or,
Oh, you're not getting the gun back.
right. I'm just reiterating the deal that was made. The gun back in 10 or 15. We could lower it to say the gun back in 5 or 10.
How about you're not getting the gun back in
Oh.
5?
Oh, and 5. Oh. Roll persuasion.
You might as well be rolling that.
God damn.
Dice killing you.
Yeah. Bad.
Fucking 4.
Jail.
Hadn't been just that dice.
I think the gun back in 5 or just 10 is fair. Either or. I get that you're not giving the gun back, so I won't say that. So 10 gems reduced from 15. It's quite a difference.
And you lower the bounty to 5. Was it 10 now?
Yeah, the bounty is currently 10. Oh, and lower the bounty on your head?
If I'm dead, you get no engines.
True. I could lower the bounty to 5. 5,000 gold for your head.
And you don't actively look for
certainly
people to come after me.
Well, I'm not sending anyone after you.
Okay.
Those are just people from your order that want to restore their honor. And perhaps some bounty hunters. I'm sure reducing the price in half will keep people from coming from you quite as often. Won't be quite as worth it. So, alright. 10 gems and reduced bounty to 5,000. You walk out of this room with the hat on. Back in your disguise, you walk out, we'll forget this happened.
I'm inclined to take your deal.
Alright then.
Put the hat back on. I want you to call all your guards in here as I'm walking out.
Okay. So you walk out, and he calls the guards, and they walk into the room.
I don't know where you are, do I?
No, he's... But are you just going to walk down the hall?
Yeah.
So you walk down the hall. I assume you're just, like, hiding behind that next wall.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so you see Remington, or you see this big figure in a cloak over their head walking out.
And I'll rush out to meet it.
It looks just like the way he looked before.
Are we out of eyeshot of the guards?
Yes.
Okay, so I changed my form back to Jason Jarrett.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So y'all leave,
Holy
y'all exit the
shit.
castle grounds, where you find Draven and Azur waiting out front.
Sweating.
Out of the way. You see both of your companions walk out unscathed. I guess you're still like the girl right now.
Yeah, as we got out of the castle grounds, I would change back.
Okay. So you see your friends come back alive and well.
Did you kill him?
No,
Why not?
couldn't do it. We made a deal.
A deal. We had a deal.
Yes. This is a better deal.
Let's hear it.
So we need 10 gems now instead of 15. And they have lowered the bounty in my head by half.
Gives us a little more time.
That does
Yeah,
give us.
gives us time.
What if... what if we pushed him outside of this?
I feel like he's been pushed.
I mean, you did say that this is quite an embarrassment for him. What if I might bring it to him as Draven?
I don't know. I don't think yet. I think that might be a last plea.
Bring up his
You don't
cousin.
need. You don't
I
need
think
to.
it would be best to keep the heads of the family
Yeah,
out of it.
because you still have something to fall back on if you
Keep
need him to do
some
something. for
plausible
war.
deniability in this.
Say
Ucel agrees.
somebody up north comes in for war or a trade, or you need some allies. You're like, I need your help. Well, I'm not going to. Well, what about some Orcus whores? What about the popos? We can go get the popos.
Don't throw all your cards out.
I think that's a good idea, Master Blackmore. You don't want to get your head tied up in this ugly affair just yet.
Alright.
I mean, there's still a lot. It was good not to. We got some more time now. You know, we're not gonna have a lot of people searching if we're gonna get the lower end of bandits coming at us. We're gonna.
Hopefully,
Cut in half, that's significant.
Yeah.
hopefully with
Yeah, how
them-
much was it to make each gem? It was like 30,000
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
like a lot.
So yeah,
I keep forgetting the number. I have it written somewhere. I
It's
know
like
I keep saying
it's
that.
like $100,000 swing.
Yeah.
Or 100,000 gold
Yeah, I
swing
think it's
right
like
there.
15 to. Yeah, you got a lot of money taken off at the
Yeah.
top of that.
So I mean, I
Those
just
are
think.
super expensive.
Yeah, that's why you let him think about shit. Remy's pretty freaking powerful. He's sneaking into my bedroom and could have killed me while I was sleeping, or he could have. He's gonna think about that.
Alright.
I mean,
Which may force him to be
he
more
could go either way.
aggressive
It could go either way.
swiftly.
We'll find
But
out though what
We'll
the.
be ready.
We'll go to the Federation and just be like, hey, what's the Remy worth right now, before we leave. We can find out what that bounty is if he
Before
really.
y'all leave town at the end of the week.
Yeah, before we leave.
How was your investigation going?
Trying to look after how to change rules and contracts with the Mechanist realm.
Oh, kind of like what Remy was doing in the bedroom.
There's not a lot of information on it, but I'm trying my best to scrounge up something.
All right. Do y'all want to skip to the end of this week? Finish this research and move on?
Yeah, I'd like that. You could like kind of.
I mean, you got to finish research
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
So, and then we can discuss if we want to go find that chick or not.
So y'all hanging out,
Mhm.
trying
Drinking
to
it.
come up with the plan, drinking.
Drinking and
Right.
yeah, just
Okay, laying low, making sure nobody's looking for us too.
Okay. Okay, so give me like 2 perception checks just for throughout the week. See if you notice anybody following you, anything like that.
ooh, nice. 20.
It's 19.
23
course.
and
Well,
28.
there's a roll.
All right.
I want to know what that roll was going to be in
you get
intimidation.
23 and 28.
Did y'all roll 2?
Oh, another one. I
Oh,
rolled
sorry,
a 20 and
that's
then an 8.
Sorry, 21.
Yeah, I
and
rolled a 20 and then an 8.
24.
19 and 11.
21 and 24.
Okay, so looking around, like as y'all are like hanging out, walking through the town, you do notice that like someone's definitely just like keeping a light eye on you. Like they don't seem to be like sneaking, following you around, you know, like trying to get up in your business. But you do notice like at a distance, there's someone just kind of, you know,
Um,
keeping their eye on you. a little
Do I
bit.
recognize them at all?
No, you have never seen this person.
Is he just in normal clothes?
He's in normal clothes. You know, at first you notice him, okay, you know, you see a lot of faces going through the city, but, you know, after a couple times, when y'all are sitting in the bar, you can see him sitting all the way across the bar, like sitting at a table catty corner from you, like all the way across. And he's
Is
just,
it
yeah.
Got a
Slider?
newspaper with
that his
holes in
name?
it.
During the the second night, we know he's been there. I'm
Mhm.
gonna go to try to talk to the bartender a little bit.
Okay.
Just see. Yeah. I think we've picked up a tale in town here. That man sitting over there, and I'll kind of give a little discreet nod. And you know who he is, or
Can't say I've ever seen him.
you know of he's not in any uniform. He's pretty plain clothes.
Yeah, he just looks pretty run-of-the-mill looking guy.
If you could keep an eye on him for me, let me know if he starts doing anything suspicious.
Will do. If he does anything suspicious, I'll send over. Oh. Something
And I'm gonna tell her to start serving us like water in the drinks
Okay.
instead of alcohol.
So, yeah, okay, so something you can taste. That's smart. Okay.
So we're gonna look like we're getting drunk. And we're gonna get it like exaggerated drunk, but it's all gonna be
We're
water.
not that drunk.
We're not that.
All right. So he doesn't ever seem to do anything strange. He's just, or you guys just kind of keeping an eye on you. He's not getting close enough to listen to you.
Mhm.
He's just. At the end of the week, the research is complete. What do you roll, a 19?
Yeah.
All right. So, researching mechanists. You learn that it is a clockwork realm. Some say that, like, so there's like these clockwork creatures there. It appears like, and there's like these great cogs that are always spinning and moving, you know, the next cog and the next cog. And some say the gears seem to be engaged in some kind of massive calculation that not even the gods could guess what it's for. It's also, too, you learn it's a realm of absolute law and order. And the third bit of information you get with your 19 there, you learn of this greater being named Primus. He's the creator of modrons and other mechanical clockwork type beings. And long ago, long ago, he made enforcers for contracts for Sigil, the City of Doors, specifically the Hall of Concordance. These are these creatures that you learned of with the gold plate on its chest with your contract inscribed. If it is broken, these things come and hunt you down. So basically, the key takeaway from this is that you learned of mechans, and you learned the next thing you need to research is Sigil.
All right. More work.
Maybe steps.
Primus.
Oh, Primus.
I need to get a beer and stuff. Do we have to?
Yeah, we'll take a break here.
Okay.
We're about the halfway mark.
So I guess once the week's over and we kind of meet up in our rooms to do the debrief as we probably usually do during the nights.
Okay.
I'm guessing y'all tell me about the tell.
Yeah.
So,
He never really got close enough to, I guess, be a danger, but
how should we lose him before we go to the laboratory?
Do you think it might be a magistrate's man? You might have heard wind of something, or
I don't know.
Do you think that we could either just slip out through magical means, or shall we incapacitate him for a time, or possibly buy him off? What? I mean, you know this area far better than I do.
Yes, I wouldn't mind asking him some questions myself, so...
that's what I was gonna say. Why don't you sit down and just talk to him?
Yeah, or we could like go out of the city a little ways and see if he follows us.
I mean, you're witty enough to just be like, "Hey, dude, what's up? What's the problem?"
I was gonna stumble into this back alley tonight, see if he...
Yeah, there you go.
We can be on the other
Come
ends
around.
of it, waiting for him.
Because you could probably talk to him without
In
us
case.
beating him up. You know, it's hard for people to lie to you. Your charm and
Does it look like that he thinks that we've noticed him?
I mean, do you have no way of telling that?
Alright. He doesn't act like he still kind of has stayed consistent in his
He hasn't
mannerisms.
changed his demeanor whatsoever.
Okay.
I mean, is there any underground groups here other than the Eye?
We have the Amethyst Order.
I wouldn't-
I think
Does
that
it
might be
kinda work
something we
for
need
the-
to. I think something we need to do tomorrow is we go in pairs. Me and Remy, y'all two, and see if he follows for Remy or if he follows for you.
Just a good idea.
Alright. Got a plan for the morning. I'll bed down for the night. Take a break here. We'll come back in a few moments and continue this
It's
session.
the souls I need for the year.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Draven has to sacrifice 50 souls in a year. He's got 2 so far.
It's halfway through the year. It's fine.
Yeah. We're on the 5th month. A week into it.
I'm gonna get 4 this session.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, you came at a bad time, I guess. We're about to go on a break, Garza, but we'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, break.
Dude, I thought you were gonna. Thought we were about to kill a second king.
I was curious to see how
I thought you were not. I think you did a great job. I don't think you should have killed him. Because it would have been probably you being arrested or killed.
Oh, I would have been killed.
It would have been you and Nate.
I don't know.
versus
Me and
the-
Nate would have had to fucking.
You would have been battling. But
I
you
didn't
would have
count
had-
that bitch.
You would have had probably like 12 rounds before me and Rowdy could even get in there.
Oh yeah.
Like at least like 3 minutes of fighting, like which is like. At least we can.
And I'm rolling like if I wasn't rolling 4s and 2s all day long, maybe I
I
would.
want to know what would have happened if the first intimidation check was like, you might have like keep it and take it away from here. It was like so low, like.
we back. Still there, Garza? Did you leave us?
Oh, that was good. That was a good one.
Woo!
That was good.
That was a spicy meatball. That was a spicy meatball. Oh man.
I know.
Now we gotta figure out how to get down to the
I don't know how.
lower level.
You all know the way there.
Oh yeah, I know.
We're just trying to remember like who we saw take us there, and maybe like some clothing that we could kind of alter ourselves into and disguise ourselves, because everyone can do it, but is there?
That's my only weakness, damn it.
All right,
I have an invocation that allows me to do it.
Remington knows a little bit about it. Y'all know how to get to that secret little elevator that goes
Stomp
down.
on the ground to make it go down.
Mm-hmm.
We go left instead of right.
Remington knows that the Amethyst Order people, once they're inside, they wear amethyst colored, deep purple colored sashes over. So you signify you're in there. Remington also knows that you will not get past the guard post without papers. But also, you know that the Amethyst Order is not where you need to go to find the scientists.
Right.
You don't know which order has the scientists.
Yeah, you don't know.
But there was 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're more or less
Tunnels. We know
trying
the
to
guy that
get
can
back
get us
to
there.
the guy who was fucking coked out on the desk.
That guy's in the Amethyst Order.
That's where we want to head
And
to.
he doesn't necessarily have access to the other ones.
Okay.
He's the head of that's Lord of Driscoll. Like Remington knows, each of these groups are completely insulated. They're just. So if you're Amethyst Order, you can go into the Amethyst Order, but you can't necessarily go into any of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that for high security purposes. All top secret stuff here.
And do they all just stay down there all the time, or like
Very
do they
good
come
guards
out and
up-
walk the
Sorry.
streets? Or
No.
Most of
Nice.
the people do stay there. There's barracks down there.
Okay.
Like when Remington was there under deep cover for a long time, he never left.
Okay.
He stayed down there the whole time.
How long does your invisibility last? 1 hour?
Oh,
One second.
Oh.
Same as yours.
No, because I got greater invisibility.
Oh, you don't have that.
How long does that last?
A minute.
I think it's just 10 minutes.
What is greater? Just work on
Concentration up to 1 hour.
No. I get to pick one person.
Draven, 1 hour.
1 hour?
You
Well,
can cast it on all of us.
Yes.
that would be really
No.
helpful.
Yes. Second, third, fourth. Yes. I can cast it on 4 people.
Oh, so one of us, like maybe Roussel, can't go. You and 4 other people, or 4 total?
4 total.
So yeah, Roussel's gonna have to stay back. We don't want to get his hands dirty anyways.
But we can.
Sounds like some Sherlock Holmes shit.
Sit down and get horses ready or something. I don't know.
Ma'am.
Maybe Amethyst Order sash to get us on the elevator, but then invisibility our way around.
Alter self, then invisibility.
Don't feel too active. Did not mean to take a screenshot.
Good thinking music.
I think invisibility is a good. The problem is though is we're not silent. We're just invisible.
Yeah.
So we still have to do stealth yet. Well,
You're saying you can't hear us, Garza?
oh, it's because I was taking all the crackers out so it wouldn't make the noise, and it made it extra loud.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to do something like that where it's going to be loud, you can let me know and I can mute your mic for a second.
Yeah, well, because I moved it away, but I still had them, like...
Yeah.
Because I took them all out at once, and... Sorry.
No, you're good. All right.
Ours is a tattler.
So what are you doing?
Do you want to try to, like, take a trip around the city to see if they're following you or us? Because we got to follow where we're tail right now.
Yeah, we'll make sure he doesn't tail us all the way there. So
He's probably telling Remy.
You know what
Yeah,
I
we
think?
probably need to talk to this girl, like,
You
pretty
know,
dang soon.
you know what I think we should probably do, but it's gonna stink for Draven. We go in our bunk, teleportation circle to Federation, head there from the Federation.
it's a good idea.
But or we can cast invisibility in it and we can leave there. But
I'd rather use your teleportation spell slot than your invisibility spell slot there.
well, no, his fifth is just. I mean, I still have 4 spell slots, so. But yeah, we might use invisibility when we get there. But I can use 2 spell slots. It's not that big of a problem.
What do y'all think?
You know what I could do once we get inside there, just to get through everywhere, since he can change, you can change, I can change, but Azur can't change. I could polymorph him into a rat and put him in my pocket.
That's fine.
If you're okay with
Why
that.
not a beetle?
I don't think that's a beast. It would have to be like maybe
Okay.
a bird. If you want to be a bird.
So are we gonna try to like draw up some papers or something, or like what are we gonna tell the guards? When
I'm
we
trying to get my
them?
spells prepared for this coming encounter. So.
Guess we could try to write up papers for
We're
the.
gonna go downstairs and
we
start and eat some
see those
breakfast.
papers the first time I went down? No,
Last time you went down with Frenic.
with Frenic.
Yeah, try it.
So you didn't need papers.
We could alter self and turn into Frenic.
That could end badly. All of us,
No, just one of us.
3 Frenics.
We have Frenic.
Hello.
All at the same time.
Lord Driscoll. Oh, hello. Lord Driscoll. Wait a second.
This doesn't make any sense.
But we could be Frenic and Glitter Jim and his aide. And
I could be invisible.
yeah, or a
Or a mouse in my pocket.
mouse.
I think he should be an ant.
So let's get rid of
like
this
that.
tell. Let's figure out who he's following.
Yeah.
We'll go down and eat some breakfast. See if we can't see him.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely there.
So y'all want to break off and then we'll break off?
I think you should just go talk to him.
Yeah. Or that.
Okay. I can do
It's
that.
up to you if you don't have to, but it was just an option.
Do you think we should do it inside here?
Why not? If it's something we don't, then we can go upstairs, go invisible, or teleport to the Federation, and then he thinks we're still upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go talk to him. See if it'll scare him enough to not be tailing us for a little minute right now.
Bless you.
Yeah, he can get away right now, and then we can go do what we want.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's up to option.
Yeah. I like it.
No spell slot option.
Right.
To start.
So yeah, as they're eating breakfast, I'm gonna get up and walk over to where that guy is sitting and sit down right next to him.
Okay. He looks at you and takes a sip of his drink. Just stares at you.
How goes it this morning?
Fine. And you?
Pretty good. think you would know. You seem pretty interested in our goings about the last few days.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I think you do.
Can't say that I do. I just
so then-
enjoy this establishment.
Well, why have you been following us then?
Can't say that I know what you're talking about.
Insight that.
Okay. I mean, you know he's lying.
Okay.
He's clearly been following you.
Well, we've seen you following us all over the town. You're really not that good at it. Who's got you tailing us?
It's just my own personal project.
Oh, what have you found? Do you take notes?
Just like the people watch.
That's odd.
Is it?
It is. Wouldn't you think so?
Clearly I don't, 'cause I do it.
Why don't you find some other people to be interested in?
I don't think there's anyone in town quite as interesting as you folk.
So what's been so interesting?
Well, you are the fabled Black Company, are you not?
Yes.
There you go.
So you're smarter than you look.
I guess so.
So you've heard of some of our exploits.
I have indeed.
So you think we are people that it would be smart to piss off?
I don't see what I've done to piss you off.
Well, I wouldn't be over here if you hadn't.
Perhaps you shouldn't get so offended by nothing.
Let's say I am offended, though.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It will be very personal.
That's fine. You can murder me in broad daylight and see how that goes for you.
There'll be no murder needed.
Shocking to see the heroes of this land are such pricks.
You, it's never good to meet your heroes.
I guess not.
But I'll ask again.
I'm just a fan. Trying to see what you're up to. See if any great exploits occur. I could witness for myself.
Do you have any skills? Maybe we'll invite you along one.
Can't say that I do.
Would you like to learn?
Can't say that I would.
So what do you have to offer?
I haven't offered anything.
Other than your peepers?
No what?
You seem pretty good at looking out. We could always use a lookout.
I'm not interested in being part of your group.
Well, you seem very interested in us.
I never
Wouldn't
said
you
I
want to
wasn't.
be a part of the legendary group?
Certainly not.
Well, if you're not going to be a traveling companion, I suggest you stay out of our business.
Suggestion noted.
When
Yeah.
you tell somebody that's telling you, do y'all just stay in the same spot the whole time? Just tell them. We're just sitting there staring at one another like,
Can
Go
I
first.
go upstairs while this is going on and begin ritually casting detect magic?
because you already went downstairs.
Okay.
Do I know other people in this establishment? I want to try to identify someone I know that's, you know, kind of a rough guy, that
Okay.
pretty big and intimidating. That I might have a little bit of a mild history with.
As you look around, you see a guy you know named Russell.
Hey, Russell.
Yeah.
Mind if I buy you a drink?
I mean, it's 8 in the morning. Sounds like the perfect time for a drink.
That's it. That's what I knew about old Russell.
So hands.
Oh, hair of the dog, they say.
We've me and my friends seem to have picked up a tail. We're gonna be leaving here pretty soon. If this one tries to get up and follow us again, I was wondering if you could.
You got that drink?
Sure do.
Takes
Flip
it,
him
chugs it. He just hits the gun. The guy reels back and he grabs him again and hits him in the gut. Mind your business.
Nice.
He walks off and he goes and sits back down.
Look at the bartender. One more for Russell.
They take him a drink. That guy's just like killed over on the table. He's just.
I go back and talk to him again. See if we can get information now, I guess.
Well, where's
He's
Draven
just a
at? We
fan,
need to get
really?
out of here.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta wait on Draven. He's upstairs pooping, I guess.
Always off somewhere. Not part of the party anymore.
Researching and making boogers.
After about
and-
10 minutes, Draven comes downstairs.
I want to see if that guy has anything magical on him.
You're definitely picking up some magic coming from his hip.
You had a magic peen.
I'll
Yeah. Pistol.
get Remy's attention and like just tap my hip. Or not Remy's, Nathaniel. Sorry.
Nice hip.
Your gun is
Draven's
digging
just
into
like tapping his hip at you.
Let's go.
Okay.
Cool.
Y'all get up and y'all leave the Crimson Fox.
And
There you go.
we'll keep an eye, see if he follows
Make
us.
a perception check.
Okay.
He's gonna follow us.
It's a minimum 18.
I rolled a 1.
1, 18.
Minimum.
Okay, so it's about 10 minutes.
It's not 20, so
You definitely
38.
recover from his punching in 10 minutes.
Oh,
So,
28,
yeah, he's
sorry.
definitely following you.
He is?
Russell.
Could have got away if you didn't have to wait 10 minutes.
Does he see it? I mean, did we get in an alley and look, or did we just stand and look in the
Y'all
middle?
like walk in and like
Just looking back. Where's the first alley at?
That's right.
I'm gonna slip into the. I'm gonna just tell the guys I'm gonna slip in the alley.
Make a check to hide. Stealth check.
Back-to-back natural ones.
So you go to like dart into the alley and you just like trip over a box and you stumble loudly into the alley.
Yeah, that's fine. I wanted him to follow us in the alley. So cool.
Y'all all watch. Is there like
Fall
into the
down.
alley?
Dive into an alley.
Yeah.
I did disadvantage in it, but the first roll was a 1, so.
So you just sort of like walk into the alley and just like stand there and wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have your arms crossed. He comes around the corner.
I'm gonna try to grab him.
Make a strength check or athletics. He rolled terrible.
17
Yeah, you got him.
plus
So you grab
19. No,
You grab
24. And I'm gonna stick my tongue. I'm gonna give him a wet willy.
him. Savage.
The Black Company says you're about to tell me why you're following us. You're gonna never leave this alley.
And as he's got him held, I'm going to pat him down.
Okay. You feel his chest, his neck, his back,
Yeah.
his pussy,
What else?
and his crack.
Dang.
Oh, he's the girl.
No,
That's hot.
no. You just see he's got a dagger on his hip.
So I'm just
What's
gonna tell him
up?
saying.
Nice
Listen,
dagger you got there.
You know, it's nice.
Where'd you pick it up?
Hmm?
Where'd you pick it up?
It was given to me,
By who?
Lord Driscoll.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you in his service?
absolutely.
Good to know. Why didn't you tell us that earlier?
Why would I?
We asked.
I mean, we are.
Why are you telling me now?
Because I'm being restrained.
I'm just gonna
Did you
tell.
not feel restrained earlier?
I did not.
How foolish of you.
Nate, stops. You've
I
had your.
wasn't being restrained.
You've
at
had
all.
you've had your chance, Nate. Let me
Don't
deal
see
with
how
let me
that
deal
was
with it my
foolish.
way now. See, my friend Nate here, he does things the right way. He's very he's got the silver tongue devil syndrome in him. Me, I'm more of a I'm gonna whoop your ass or kill you so you'll stop doing what you're doing. But I don't want to do that because I like the city. We're part of the Blackmore family, part of the Black Company. If you want to join us, I understand, but you leave us alone, or I might just slit your throat right here. Got me a new sword I'm willing to try on
Black moles?
somebody.
I don't know no black moles.
Who the hell's a Blackmore?
I'm just doing my job. If you want to kill me for that, that's fine.
Okay, so you go back to the inn, you drink some booze. We'll be back in about 3 hours, and you can watch us then. But we need about a 3-hour window where you just go away.
Deal.
If I catch you.
Insight?
Yeah, you can.
14.
He's clearly lying.
All right. Get the rope out. Let's tie him up.
I get out the rope.
It's
give it
like-
to you.
In the morning, how busy is this street?
It's fairly busy, but this is Sanguinai territory.
Is there like, yeah, just I started looking for like a barrel or like,
There's some crates. And
yeah, I'm gonna try to
Okay.
throw him in a crate.
All right, make an athletics check.
I'll assist him,
22.
All right, you throw him in a crate.
and I'll try to tie it off.
Okay, make a not check. Slide a hand, tie it.
28.
Okay.
We'll be done with our business and we'll come back and get you after our business is done in about 3 hours.
Oh,
Do you want us to take your dagger?
He's gonna get out of there.
can I have a breathing hole?
Yeah, I'll summon this sword where it's like halfway in it. All right, did I get you there? We'll be back. No hard feelings. Just. We'll be
What?
all right.
He's gonna get out.
Yeah.
Alright. So you take off.
We'll start walking down to where we were destination.
Alrighty. Make your way to your destination. The secret shed in the garden.
Is
Are
there
we
going
to-
invisible or what?
do you want to do invisibility now? Because we've got to get an elevator. And
Can
we can
I,
do that invisibly.
I don't
We're
know.
close to the
Um,
castle. Can I look around and see if this guy got out of the box and is following us again?
Sure. Make a perception check.
This guy will go away. I don't want to kill him.
18.
15.
You don't see him.
I think I'm gonna do Frenic and Glitter Gem and the aid.
Why would the aide go down there?
So, because he has business. Who
Okay.
else would go?
I'll be a rat.
I think one of the royal guards went with him.
Was our guard with him the last time?
Mhm.
Okay, then
Frenic and 2 royal guards.
that works.
2 that Remy saw and you saw.
Oh, y'all seen the royal guard?
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, we'll each do a guard.
Yeah.
Alrighty. How much time do you have with that?
Hour for alter self.
I've got 1 hour. Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Are they both concentration? So
That's what I was just thinking
Polymorph
about.
concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alter
and
self?
alter self is too.
Yeah, so we can't do that.
So you'll have to go invisible and just follow us.
Yeah, if you invisible, it's okay right now.
Alright. So, you're invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Guard.
No,
Guard.
you're
Guard.
Frenic.
Oh, I'm Frenic?
Yeah, you're
okay.
Frenic.
Frenic,
We're
guard.
Guard.
Alright. Okay, so you go in to the shed. Get into you open that little cabinet back there, step
Stomp on the
inside,
ground.
stomp on the ground. After a moment, starts lowering you down. Hits the floor. You empty out into that same circular chamber. There you see the elevator clerk, the person who pulls the lever, and the secretary who sits behind the counter there. Then, of course, as last time, the 4 stairwells. The one you know goes to the Amethyst Order. And there's 3 others.
We'll head to the one that we took to get to the...
No, that's the amethyst that we're at.
I thought we needed to talk to him.
Yeah, we need to go to the Amethyst, don't we?
No, not really.
I thought Driscoll was Amethyst Order.
Palabar is, yeah.
I mean, that's who we're going after, isn't it?
Or I could ask him about the...
Now they're trying to get the scientist.
Yeah.
The scientist
So should I
isn't
ask about the
Argus.
prisoner? Be
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I'd like to talk to the scientist. Okay, I'll go to the
Well,
this-
it's not
this is kinda like
scientist. It's his
shady.
name. Like,
No, the girl.
Yeah.
oh. Okay, sorry.
This might look shady.
It is shady.
Me asking about taking us there. It's because Frennick would probably know.
Yeah, and from Remy's experience, she's just kind of there to see comings and goings.
Okay.
You would know that people that come down here know where they're going.
Do you know where the
It would
prison
be a major
level
red
is?
flag if you were to ask
Does he know where the prison level is?
what prison level.
Trying to find.
All he knows of down here is where the Amethyst Order
Amethyst
is. He's
Order
never
is,
been
yeah.
to any of the other spots.
Okay.
They're not allowed in any of the other spots.
So basically, there's 2 hallways that we don't know where they lead.
Three.
3. All right. Well, fuck it. Let's leave it up to fate, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
1 is the first hallway.
Okay, so so you're rolling a d4.
Yeah.
So your numbers that'll come up will be 1, 3, and 4.
1,
2
3,
is the
4.
Amethyst Order.
1.
One it is.
All right.
My favorite number.
Go at 3.
It is the loneliest number.
That's all of our lives.
Hmm.
But rowdy.
All right. So you go down. Oh yeah, I guess this is important too. So above each door is a color. Obviously, amethyst above the Amethyst Order. Above the one you're about to go down, it is like a pearly white. Another one is hallway 3 is like a very light orange, and hallway 4 is blue.
Does that change anything?
Does that change your decision process at all? Got white, purple, orange, and blue.
White.
And I know
Probably-
we knew that they had different colors before.
Mhm.
We weren't able to get anything out of Foxley, Dolores Foxley, about
Right,
what
she doesn't.
colors the engineer
Yeah,
would have been.
she had no idea. This is like super top secret.
I'm going with white. Sticking to it.
Sticking
Sticking
to white.
with luck.
All right. Alrighty. So
Unless
you,
I can make an intelligence check.
For the record, I think
you
orange
don't have any
3.
knowledge
Right.
of this.
I would have picked blue.
Blue is my favorite color. But
I think white lab coats.
You gotta go with the roll.
Yeah. See where luck takes us.
Yeah.
I was thinking white for clerics and orange for knowledge.
So you head down the hallway with the white marker.
Mm-hmm.
You go down a large set of stairs that go deep underground, just like it does for the Amethyst Order.
Okay.
After a while, you get to a set of double doors that are made out of that same color.
zombies.
Right in front of that door is a little outpost. You see like a glass that's down with like a small little hole in the bottom, and there's 2 guys behind there, 2 gnomes. They're wearing like white sashes over their clothes. Lord Driscoll, what brings you this way?
Just checking the status on things. There's been a commotion upstairs a couple of nights ago, and I wanted to see for myself how everything is going.
All right.
How are things here?
Things are operating as normal.
Excellent.
Go ahead and go inside and make your rounds.
Go in.
The door opens. You walk in. So you walk into this room, and it's looks a lot different than the Amethyst Order. So basically, imagine yourself, you're on this big like catwalk basically that's above And below you, there's like a big glass orb, almost like a giant snow globe kind of thing. And you can see down in here, there's different chambers within this. Everything's circular in here. So you've got this big orb, and then you have like smaller orbs inside of it. Looking around, you see people in different orbs. You see, in one orb, you see a colored portal, like blue, and there's people standing around it, they have some kind of devices hooked up to this thing. They're clearly trying to collect some kind of data on it. And another one, you see this strange creature you've never seen before. It's got like this black slimy skin. It's got 6 arms, and it's contained by itself, and people have like backed out of that orb as this thing's just kind of thrashing about inside of it, and you see people around it taking notes. You see in another one, this blue creature inside of an orb. It's got these great big white wings and a large sword. Seems to be trapped in here. People are taking notes on it as well. Each of these orbs, you see something different, like that. These strange creatures you've never seen before. Different colored portals, things like that. People are taking notes on it. You see no sign of automatons.
Gotcha. I'll kind of make my rounds, like kind of nodding, like good.
Right, so you take a lap around the big catwalk.
And if there's any like stray notes laying around, I'll kind of glance.
So like up where
them.
you're at, like you see some like what you assume to be the higher ups here, and they're just kind of like observing. They all have their own little like notepad.
Okay.
There's nothing like laying on the ground or anything.
Didn't know if there was like desks or.
Not right here.
Okay, that's fine.
We're way up top. You said walking around a catwalk, and everything is down. At a lower level
Everything's
below.
like down below you. You're looking over it. There are stairs that lead off to like other chambers where you assume that.
Do I see any of those orbs or any of those domes that contain anything that would seem mechanical in nature, like what I studied?
Looking around, no, you don't actually see
Okay.
anything like that. This all looks to be.
I would say for the most part, I can tell that like one's like a celestial plane, one's.
Well, you see like what appears to be a celestial
Right,
being.
right.
Not all of them necessarily have portals open,
Mhm.
but in that one there's this celestial being captured. One seems like some weird kind of thing. You wouldn't even know how to classify it.
What all
Gotcha.
colors of portals are we seeing?
You're seeing different blue. You see yellow, red, things like that. Some are fiery. Some are.
Icy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just all manner of
once we
different
make our
ones.
lap, I'll walk out, and whenever we go back by that check station, I'll just nod and continue on,
All right.
and then we'll go down the orange hall.
All right. You make your way down to the orange hall.
Interesting.
Don't go. Yeah. Don't mess with.
Very interesting. What the fuck are they doing here?
We need a lot of portals.
All right. So again, same thing. You make your way down. There's a security checkpoint. As you approach, they kind of pop up. What brings you here to the Citrine Order, Lord?
There's been a disturbance the other night, and I wanted to come and check on things myself.
All right. I don't recall of any disturbances occurring down here. But...
Not down here, upstairs. I'm just concerned that it might have made its way down here.
All right.
And I'll give him like a glare, like.
All right. You're always welcome.
I see the last in your face.
Continue through.
Glitch in the Matrix.
No! It's Agent Smith.
All right. So you make your way past there.
So 2 black cats.
All right. So this room opens up. You go down a hallway, and you, I guess from your perspective, make a right, and you come to a cross in this path. You could go to your left, to your right, or you could continue straight ahead. You see
There's-
doors at the end of these left and right hallways.
Shit, we are getting down the dip.
Let's see. Even right, odds left. That is odd.
All right, so you go left.
Yep.
All right, so you go left, and you go to the door. There's a set of like wooden double doors here.
Okay.
You open it.
Mm-hmm.
You open it. You fling it open. You see this large circular room. Sorry, I was reading this. Yeah, so in here you see a gnome, orange sash, sitting in this room. Oh. Lord Driscoll,
Yes.
what brings you to my office here?
There was a disturbance the other night up in my quarters, and I wanted to come investigate to make sure no shenanigans are going on down here. Make sure its trouble hasn't made its way down.
Everything's been just fine here.
Really?
Yes.
What is the status on everything?
We're on track to
Good.
hit all our deadlines.
Good. Excellent.
We are on status.
We are on.
I won't be disturbing anyone if I walk around a bit, will I? Investigate it for myself?
Of course not.
Good.
That is the right answer.
And I'll keep walking.
Okay. You turn back out. Get back to that cross. Do you want to check out that other door, or do you want to continue on?
Check out the other door.
All right. So the other door.
Might as well investigate the shit out of this place.
All right, so the other door, you open it up. It's a barracks.
Hmm.
It's a big room. Lots of like bunk beds in here. Can cram a lot of gnomes into a room.
I smell sex.
And candy.
Alright, leave that and
No
go down
pussy.
the blue hallway, I guess. Last one left.
Well, there's still more to this whole.
Oh, okay.
place. So you continue down that hall. You can go left or right again.
Smells like gnome spirit in here.
Right.
To the right. All right. So you go down to this place. You open the door, and in here you see several gnomes.
Gnoming around.
Gnoming around. So you see lots of blackboards, basically, with like blueprints up on top of them. You see these concepts for these strange machines. It looks like just like a large, like, I guess for your mind, like a wagon top with some kind of like chained mechanism that rolls around. Based on this blueprint, it looks like these chains move this wagon forward.
Ooh.
The fucking tank.
You see concept art drawn for these small automaton-like things that should be able to pilot such a thing. You see different, like, small-scale models on display. You see in the back of this room, like, a large, like, clockwork horse. You see this, like, what looks like a normal cart with, like, 8 legs coming out of it like a spider.
Oh god.
This Wild West? What is
Wild,
this?
Wild West.
Yeah. This is Will Smith we got to run into.
And basically you see people going around. They look like they're writing things down. Looks like they're working on coming up with concepts.
Gnoming around.
Gnoming
Just
around.
fucking around.
Gnoming around. Going back down the other hallway. You go now where it would have been left instead.
Mhm.
The hallway gets much, much wider. There's a huge set of double doors in front of you, or you can continue on and go down this pathway, and then it turns back the other direction. Up to you.
So it was continue on or
Yeah, so you can either continue down the hall
yeah.
and then it'll take a hard left again,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just go straight ahead and there's this huge set of double doors.
I'll go to the huge set of double doors first.
Alright. So you open up this set of double doors and you empty out into this small chamber.
Mhm.
There's another large set of double doors about 15 feet away. And then you can go left or right to go up flights of stairs.
Right.
Alright, so you go right up these flights of stairs. It goes up. You feel like you've walked up about 50 feet. And then it empties out into this large observation room. There's gnomes in here, gnoming around, watching the action unfold on the floor. And in the floor,
Mud wrestling.
you see... What is this room for? You see this massive space. You see one of these, what you saw before, this concept of this wheeled wagon, or, chain-wheeled wagon, a tank. You see this thing moving around in this room, and you see people running. And this thing has a large cannon on top of it. And there's a little gnome on top. You see him take a stick and set it to it as this large ball fires from it, annihilating one of these people that are running.
It's an
You
actual
see-
person running, or is
Yes,
it like a?
It is
oh,
a
shit.
real person running.
Oh shit!
And
Jesus Christ.
you see there's been trenches dug, and this thing drives over these trenches. It's an impressive machine, and it's annihilating these people running around.
That's not good.
That's what you're seeing going on in here.
Badass.
Asked to take it out for a test drive.
Yeah.
I wish to drive the tank.
You start just hitting.
Yeah, just drive it back to Blackmore.
Lord Driscoll, it's not ready yet.
I'll
Looked ready to me.
I'll walk out
It
and
functions, but there's a high rate of death for the pilots right now.
I'll continue down the hallway. Yeah, we learned about that. About their.
Having some
That's
impressive
why they were
things
having
going on here.
automatons drive it so
Automatons
they
are
wouldn't
being
lose
worked on.
people. 'cause
And right
it
now
was
you see
catching fire.
gnomes driving it right now.
We could snipe them.
You go down to the last hallway.
Yeah.
You go back out, and as you come to the end of this hallway, there's a large set of doors ahead of you. This hallway is still super wide. They're clearly
Driving
This is where
tanks
this
through.
thing moves from. There's a large door right in front of you, and then there's another door to the right. They're very close to each other, both at the end of this hall. Right or straight?
Oh, right.
All right, to the right. All right, so you enter this room. You see 5 gnomish engineers in here, and each one's kind of working. They've got some kind of tools, and you see these figures. They're about the size of a gnome. They're made out of metal. You see clockwork exposed inside of them. This is the automaton room. There's 10 automatons in here. You see the engineers. They're all working on them. One of these automatons is just kind of walking around. It's holding a wooden sword, and this other engineer's just trying to show him how to swing it. Seems to be kind of grasping the motion. It's clunky and odd right now.
Is iRobot?
Do we see the female that we're looking for?
No.
Okay.
Well, she's in a cell.
I didn't know if you made her chained her to a desk or something, forcing her to work. Or...
You do not see her right now.
Okay. I'll kind of glance around to see if we see any of the things that they wanted us to find, the tablet or the automaton.
Oh, we
in
did
question.
need that. That's right. I forgot that they wanted automaton with her for more money.
Well, I knew the automaton went missing,
I forgot about that.
but there was also a tablet or a control thing that went with the automaton that they wanted.
I don't
Or
remember
maybe
that.
I'm remembering that incorrectly. Maybe it was just the 2 things they wanted.
It was just the girl.
Okay,
with the
well,
automaton.
then I'll just...
Was there something special about that automaton?
She
was
fell in love
sentient.
with it.
Okay.
It seemed to have gained sentience.
So, we'll just continue on.
Yeah, so the whole story there was they were going to destroy it. And she didn't want it destroyed because she believed it was sentient, so she helped it escape, and that's how she got in trouble.
Mhm.
So, what did you say?
Continue on.
Okay. Going into the last room here. This is a large warehouse. You see lots of gnomes in here. They're like constructing these different machines. So there's lots of parts on racks. You know, lots of sparks flying and shit as they're welding shit together and putting things together. It's just where they're constructing these machines. It looks like they're making a lot of them.
Droid army.
I have to make clones. I guess down the blue hallway. It's the last one left that we haven't explored.
Are there still rooms in the orange area that we didn't take?
There aren't. You've looked in all the rooms, but you hadn't necessarily like
Opened
thoroughly
every
searched
door.
rooms. You just kind of walked around, looked at them real quick, and walked out.
What do y'all think? I guess we'll step into a hallway where no one else is and
Alright.
kind of talk a little bit. What do y'all think at this point?
Thinking back to that first room we opened with that woman in the circular room, was there anything else in there that, like...
Yeah, I mean, that was,
just an empty room?
No, it was an office. It was like
An
a
office.
large office.
Oh, okay.
Large desk, bookcases. Walk to the room. You can search it for sure.
I think we need to check this.
She
We ain't
may
got
be-
much more
She may
time.
be the one that...
I can recast.
Well, yeah, but that's if we get in trouble.
She might have an update on if they've learned anything, if they've been questioning the female.
Yeah, good play.
If
So
not,
you go back
remove
there.
them.
Yeah.
All right, so you make your way back to that office. Where the gnome stands up. Oh, welcome back, Lord Driscoll.
Things so far seem to be in order. There's one place we need to check.
What's that?
How is the prisoner doing?
All right, I guess.
Hmm.
Letting her rest for now.
No progress has been made.
She won't talk on the matter, no matter how much we beat her.
Maybe you're not beating her hard enough. Maybe I should go see for myself.
She's almost dead, but okay.
Take me to her.
And he stands up, grabs a little bookend off of his thing, pulls it down. Thing opens up into a chamber, and there you see her on the ground, looking real fucked up.
Who's all in here?
Just her
Just her?
and y'all and that guy.
Okay. I'll
Let's
say thank
size
you.
him. I just want to size him up and
He
see.
doesn't look like a fighter.
I'll tell him close the door behind us. And I'll go tap on the glass. Or glass or
Just
bars.
in there.
Just in there.
I'm gonna stay outside, but I'm just gonna try to slip in. Like, 'cause is that guy in the room with us?
He's in his office. He
I
let
told him
y'all
to
into
stay
the
out,
secret
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Y'all have walked in and he
Because I'm
shut the door.
invisible.
Okay, so you're staying out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
watch
y'all are
this
closed
guy.
in here. Azur's still in the office.
I'll try to get her attention.
All right. You see this guy like as after it's been closed, he kind of looks around and he opens up his desk. He pulls out this wooden box. He opens it. He picks something up from within it. Looks like a pen or something. You see him lean down, stick it in his
They all have drug problems.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Is he kind of like? I'm gonna try to like. I'm gonna look. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look on his
Driscoll's right
desk. Like, do I see any papers? If I like grab a piece of paper, am I gonna break invisibility?
No,
I didn't know if he had any notes or anything on the.
we got stuff you can't read.
Oh, yeah, just paper. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just I don't know what they are, but is there any
There's
like?
papers.
Is there some like to the side or anything?
He just, I mean, there's not a lot on his desk right now.
But is he like?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I'm gonna take him and put him in my pocket.
okay. All right. Now you talk to this woman.
Yeah. completely offline right now.
Yeah, I just resent it.
There we are.
Yeah, it's back. It like disconnected and just like wouldn't reconnect, even though the internet was fine. It's back, y'all.
So.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
Okay.
Do you know where the automaton you tried to save is?
No idea.
Where
I
do
just
you-
helped him out and he got away.
Where did he get out from?
I took him out to the elevator and sent him up.
Oh, so he's out in the world somewhere.
Yes.
Alright. Is there a way that you might be able to find him or be able to describe him to us that we may scry on him?
I could describe him. I could
Alright.
help.
Perfect. And I'll actually take my mask off for a second. And
I'm not ringing any bells.
I'm Lord Draven Blackmore. Would you like to come live with us?
It's like, yeah.
She's been locked up before.
It's just because it's all the way this way. Just get back a little bit.
It's nice stuff.
There you go. There you go.
Sorry. There's a very fine line to get in here. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't
Wait.
have any other option.
Is there any others that would like to defect?
I don't think so.
Alright.
No one else has the kind of resources or progress that's been made here. Defecting would set them back 100 years.
I understand. Alright. Let's go. And I'll recast, put back my mask and recast Alter Self.
Okay.
I'm sure it was about time anyways.
Yeah, I was getting right up on
About how long have we been in here?
it. Y'all have been searching around for, I'd say, just about an hour now.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use another spell.
Yeah, if you're
here.
using spell slots, you need to recast.
I'll take mine off and put it back on.
Okay.
And I'll knock on the door.
Okay.
Is that guy not
He's
responding?
out.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll open it up.
Okay. It opens up.
This guy's knocked out. We need to get out of here.
Can you cast invisibility on her and you and get her out of here?
Well, I'm about to need to anyway, so I'll cast it
You
in.
cast it, you put it on you and her.
Yeah.
Alright. You make your way out, back up to the elevator.
Do we want to see
Fuck
what
out.
was in the blue room?
I do actually.
Alright, so y'all go down to the blue.
Well,
If you would like
Y'all
to.
two can
Yeah.
take
yeah,
off.
yeah, I'm going back.
I want to get as much information about this place as possible.
It's before we leave. Does that see the guy knocked out? I'm gonna look and see if there's any papers.
There's not.
Oh shit! Okay.
Or shot.
Yeah.
Damn, I could have read those too.
Those are papers.
Paper.
Rolling papers.
I do my purple lilies when
We'll
these-
make sure to close the bookshelf back.
Okay. Close the bookshelf back. You go back up to the main room. So here's the thing. It'll be hard. Y'all can't really leave
without them. Okay.
without at least one person.
Yeah, we'll
That's-
stay with them then. I'm just gonna whisper like, this is a bad idea. We need to just leave. She can tell us what's in these other rooms, maybe.
She can't.
Mm-mm.
Nobody can.
Only the people that have access to them.
So if we get in a fight, what's gonna happen?
No fighting.
Why would we get in a fight?
Stay quiet.
Just stay at one of the corners where there's no guards and we'll be back.
I say you walk between us so you can't hear nothing.
I'll tell the girl to just kind of lean on Nate, and I'm gonna lean next to like Remy.
Okay. So going down in this next place, the guards let you in. Some of who you are. So this place is a little different. It's more orderly. Comes down, goes all the way down, then you can see it turn. And on this wall, there's 2 rooms, both on the right side.
Go
Check the first one first.
Yeah, first one first.
All right, so opening up this, you see lots of gnomes in blue robes, blue sashes. You see all in this room. There's just shelves lining the wall. It looks like magical, like spell components. Not magical, but components for spells. Just in jars, just lined up all over this place. Going down to the next room, you see a few more gnomes in here. With blue robes, blue sashes. They have wands, and it looks like they're trying spells out. You've never seen this. One tries and his wand just explodes and it knocks him back. Like another one tries and his hand just explodes off.
Shit.
Like they're clearly like working with trying to create new spells. It's not going great.
Evocation spells?
I'm gonna lean over.
Walking through this area, can I get a gist of what they're trying to accomplish?
I think he just told you the gist of what they're trying to accomplish.
Literally.
Literally.
Okay.
You see them attempting stuff and their hands exploding and wands
I
breaking.
didn't know if it was like a typical spell that I might notice what they might be missing in the component or...
No idea.
Okay.
These are new spells they're trying to make.
Okay.
You have no idea.
Level 12, level 10 spells. Yeah.
Are there any scrolls in this room?
Not that you see laying around. It just looks all pretty experimental in here.
Okay.
Going down the hall, and then it turns back, and you have another long hallway that goes all the way to the end and turns. There's 3 rooms on this one. The nearest room,
If we're walking down a hallway and there's like no one really,
there's people walking back and forth. This place is popular for sure.
I'm gonna lean in and whisper. Maybe some rare components for
I
a
was
wand
thinking
project
that.
someone had at one point.
I was thinking that.
Going into this next room, you see like lined on the walls just a bunch of like iron swords, shields, suits of armor.
Armory.
Yeah, it's like an armory. It's all like lined up. Everything has like a little tag on it to say what it is. It just says, longsword of iron, steel, things like that. Approaching the next door, you see a gnome open the door, slam it shut behind him, and put his back on the wall.
What is going on?
I'm gonna.
I wouldn't go in there, Lord. It's a little out of control right now.
What has happened?
Well, you can look for yourself, but I don't advise it.
Would you like me to take a look? Sir?
God, take a look.
I'll go
You
over
open
and-
the door, you stick your head just barely in, and you just see like a tornado of swords flying around through this room.
Close it immediately.
You see dead gnomes all over the place. It's something went horribly wrong in here.
How did you create that?
I don't know.
Please don't do it again.
No.
I was just sitting there cataloging items, and one of them just went crazy. Never thought I'd see a tornado of swords.
Is there anyone else in there alive?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna walk back to the door and listen to see if it's died down at all.
Make a perception check.
Y'all are getting so fucking greedy. What the fuck?
I'll tell him.
18.
Just go take a break.
It sounds like
Raging.
It's still raging in there. He just sits down.
I'm gonna open the door again slightly and see if I can see a source. Like, is it actually coming out of something, the tornado?
Make a perception check. It's gonna be really hard. Your vision's really obscured here.
Okay. 18.
Any bits of dust or anything's just flung up. It's hard to see. You just see swords spinning in a like There's a lot of wind being generated, but it's like all swords.
Okay.
Like just spinning
We
around.
need to get that gnome away from here, and I can dispel that probably.
You continue on.
Want to try to get in there.
Well,
You can certainly try to get in there.
Just need that gnome to leave.
He's sitting there.
This is a very populated area.
Yeah, I mean, there's people walking around too. He's not the only person here.
Guess we probably ought to just play it safe for now. Alright, we'll walk on. I'll walk off shaking my head in frustration.
Alright, the next room is a room full of barracks. Lots of bunk beds, foot lockers, things like that. There's a few gnomes in here sleeping right now. Pretty pretty normal stuff there. As it turns down, it cuts all the way back again. There's two rooms in this one. Opening the first one, you see lots of gnomes in here in their robes. You actually see this very strange thing here. You see these like multicolored, deep purple, blue, like dark red. These just like threads in the air, all over the place, making like almost like a plaid or very orderly pattern. And you see somebody kind of just like really focusing. And others are coming up and like trying to like prod it with different objects. One like hits it with a steel sword and it sends them flying back. Another tries wood and it doesn't seem to react as violently. It's
Would
I'm
I
not sure
understand?
what it is.
Okay.
That seems very strange to you. This is all beyond your general scope of things. You're a smart guy, but
Is there one that's
Some
like
stuff.
writing down notes and stuff like that?
yeah.
I'll walk over to him. Explain to me, what is this?
Well, we're researching the weave here. We've found a way to make small pieces of it manifest.
shit.
That's fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
What about this place hasn't seemed dangerous?
This whole place is a fucking disaster.
Will you say that one more time?
Say what?
It's pieces of the weave that they're able to manifest.
Yeah, that's where you pull magic from
All
to
your magic
make
comes from the
spells.
Okay, thank you.
So, I found a way to make small pieces of it become manifest for at least a moment.
Fuck these gnomes. Now I know we don't like them.
I don't understand. How were you able to pull something invisible into this realm?
Not to be rude, but I don't think it would be a process that you would really grasp.
Probably not. All this is beyond me.
It's pretty beyond us as well. Maybe in about 6 months' time we'd be able to break it down into layman's terms for you. Maybe. No promises. That gnome there doing it now. I don't know if you know him or if he's your friend, but he won't be alive after this.
It's typical around here.
It's a dangerous place, I guess. You know, we haven't gone past 5 on workplace accidents on our charts.
Right. We have gone 2 days without a death.
And that was over a 6-day long holiday.
Yes, it was.
With it being the weave, would Draven know something really dangerous that would be super volatile if they did it to the weave?
What do you mean?
Like maybe an explosion if...
Like you want to make it explode?
Yeah, like if I told them, well, why don't you just try this?
You could probably cause such a reaction, but you probably wouldn't want to.
Not while I'm here. I want to tell them to do it when I'm
You
gone.
wouldn't want to damage the weave in any way.
Okay.
That would not be good.
Not for you.
Not for you, not for anyone.
Well, it sounds like
Especially
what they're
not your-
doing is gonna fuck up
not
everything
your
for everyone,
family.
anyways.
Right, but you making them destroy it wouldn't be a good idea either.
Guess we'll leave.
All right.
Leave the weave.
Turn back, go back upstairs, head on out.
Yeah.
Out.
All right. Got a little taste of the gnomes' underground research.
I'm gonna go to the Fox.
Blackmore doesn't stand a chance.
Should we take her back to the Fox? Because all she's gonna do is get imprisoned by them. Or should we take her back to Blackmore and say she was dead?
That's you're asking the sanguine.
What was
Right.
what were they wanting her for?
To make their own
Her brother
automatons.
asked for.
Her brother offered it, or asked them to save her. They plan on. Excuse me.
Enslaving her.
Yeah.
No, the brother wanted her back.
Where's this fucking mission?
But let's get the gold. And what are you trying to
There it is.
employ her at Blackmore?
Yeah. That and give her a better life than what she's had.
I mean, that's gonna mess up Nate.
Yeah, so they want you to bring her back, and they plan on using her. So you bring her back to her, and she works for them.
How much was the contract for?
25K.
25?
I thought that was total if we had the automaton.
I think it was another
It was
10
another
with the
10 on top
automaton.
if you
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine the spell scroll for 25k?
I mean, 2 months and we've got that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep her in our care for now.
Okay. So
Really?
while
Gonna go
we're
against your girl.
while we're in this hut, do you want me to just teleport out of here, out of town?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we should.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
So
Yeah.
while we're heading up the
Teleportation circle.
elevator, yep, teleportation.
Boom, back to Blackmore.
Yep.
Alright.
Damn.
Dude, that guy to die in the box. Taking his knife.
He knows the black company too. Did it to him, but shouldn't have been following us.
Should have been standing there.
Alright, so y'all successfully infiltrated the amethyst, the citrine, the opal, and lazurite orders. Very nice.
I give the
We can
paper.
always
I give
sell her the
those papers to
information on the
Draven
place.
too.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, you know that guy that's passed out in the where they were holding her? I took his papers.
Oh.
I don't know what they say. But
I probably
could
don't
be
read them
nothing.
either.
I speak
He
Gnomish.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when we get back, I want to get some paper and I want to jot down and like draw out as best I can a map of what I remember the layout.
Okay,
and I'll
make...
sit down and help him if that's possible.
Okay, yeah, so make an intelligence check. With advantage since Draven's helping you go over it.
Let's see. What a 9.
with advantage.
Yes. And, is
Team
it
Tony
plus
Romo.
intelligence modifier is +4, so that's 13.
Okay.
Do you want?
I mean, that's
Okay.
fine. You can draw a rough layout of all the places.
Yeah. I mean, we got some good information anyway.
Yeah.
So.
It's not to scale, but
She'll be happy with it,
But it's a
regardless,
fine
and that
rough
will
layout.
probably keep her enthralled
Uh,
for a while.
Mm-hmm.
With all that
So
shit.
basically, these papers here. You picked up those papers in the orange one, right?
Yeah, dude was passed out. It's
Okay.
where we found her.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
Yeah.
These papers talk about the kind of track this is on. I think they'll have the automatons operational driving these machines in about 10 years.
I should have stolen his box.
Get his coke.
So they've been working on this shit a long ass time.
Yeah.
I think they're about 10 years out now, so they're actually in the end game for it now. But
We need to blow that shit up before they finish.
Yeah.
In 10 years, can we build a nuke?
Okay.
I'll get the information from the girl to try to scry on the
okay,
as much as possible. If she,
All right.
What time during the day are we at? Are we still kind of like midday?
Yeah, that's probably say about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Man, I left my good shorts in the hotel room.
I mean those crusty ones.
Well, they were
Is there any
good
holes?
luck. I haven't died yet.
Alrighty, let's see. Oh yes. Pull up our little description. Oh, Savo.
Y'all were getting greedy as F in there.
Oh,
We
dude,
got
their
all the
eyes were
information we
fucking.
could.
Must take. Risk whole operation.
We only got the genie. We didn't take any gold.
Okay.
Touch nothing but the lamb.
But he did. Abu, no! Great. Magic carpet ride.
All right. So she tells you, he's about 3.5 foot tall.
3'9" with a 10-foot
Pole.
Willie?
laser.
Don't cut
The lady's
oh,
pick.
He has that. His outer casing is like a dark gray, glowing yellow eyes. His arm here can fold out into a blade.
Ooh.
And he has a particular marks on his chest in Gnomish, what would translate in common to SAVO on it. And then below that, a 001 on his chest. Pretty identifying feature of
Nice.
him.
Sabo one.
I don't know, he's like a mechanical looking gnome.
Can I scry on him if
Yeah, you
possible?
can make a check to scry. Let's see, you have second-hand knowledge of the target. Connection. So you see in here a particular creature you choose. Target makes a wisdom save.
Do you want me to try to attempt to draw a picture with her description if it would help?
Yeah.
At all?
I don't.
Or do
That
you already
wouldn't really
have
help.
what you would need?
Okay.
You know, I was,
It's the same.
Or any.
Likeness or picture.
I
I
was
didn't
just
know
the
if
same
like
thing.
any intimate stories or anything would help. Or
They don't.
Okay.
It's all still second-hand knowledge.
Gotcha.
I was looking at our minis.
I'm sure she doesn't
Sure
have
as
like a
hell are the Black
sprocket from
Company.
him or anything.
No.
Everyone's in black but me.
Huh?
Saying, looking at our minis, we sure are the Black Company. We're all like super dark, like clothing, except for me.
19 on the save.
That'll pass.
That's a high save.
So you're just unable to locate him.
Try tomorrow.
Also, tomorrow I may want you to visit the Sanguine Eye with me.
All right.
We can both go over there.
Alright.
Maybe try to work out a deal to sell her this information we got, and maybe
Alright, so while you're in
let her know
Blackmore here,
we're keeping the girl for now to try to locate the Savo.
Yep.
going about your daily shit in Blackmore, Norman finds you. And he tells you, Nathaniel, I've come across a tale
Ooh.
that you might be interested in. So, this is the tale of an ancient pirate lord, Captain Eobard Fornash.
Funny name.
Farseer.
Farseer.
As the legends hold, he had pulled off one of the biggest heists of his career by stealing a large bounty from the Lion Shield Trading Company. It's based out of Waterdeep. Some say Captain Fornash made a clean getaway to the Moonshae Isles, Some say that he lived out his days in paradise in Cholt. But the local legend here is that he took the river up to Lake Esmo. Now, this tale in particular says that as he was sailing across the deep of the lake, a heavy storm rolled through in the region, making the waters dangerous and volatile. It was during this storm that his vessel sunk, forever to rest at the floor of the great Esmo Lake. Now, some weave the tales of a great beast that haunts the depths of this lake. I've heard everything from giant squids to greater turtle beasts. Some even say a water dragon. I'm not sure that's quite a real thing, but that's what some say, and others say something such as water devils. Now, who knows if any of this is real or not? It's just what I've picked up. But they say Captain Fornash had a powerful saber.
What do they say about this saber?
That's the legend, as I've heard it.
Where is this lake?
It's near Marrow. Yeah.
To the DM.
Oh, okay.
Is that the location that I saw that thing jump out of the water?
It certainly is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did mark that on my map.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, there's definitely some tall tales of creatures in the water. Seems to be fishermen through all eternity have had stories to tell, but
Right.
I've seen some pretty crazy things myself, so I wouldn't discount them too much.
Like I said, I always say there's truth to some legends. Just gotta hope our version's the right one. Maybe you'll find yourself something quite powerful.
It's a good job. It's a good job. Might have to look into that when we get some free time.
Man, I've got a new spell I haven't used yet, so I've had for quite a while.
Do tell.
We can breathe underwater for 24 hours.
That sounds very handy.
Do we want to head that way or to Thorley?
I mean, I think to be maybe get a little more powerful before killing some water genasi. We can have a test run in the lake. After the test run, we go directly to the Trident homeland. Little test run underwater for a few days. See if we can't make the trip down to see the new Trident area.
We also need to get to work trying to form some gems at some point.
Yeah, Remy was... Whatever you did in there, I don't know.
I thought there was only one way he was going to be walking out of there alive. And
did you
he's
change...
been pretty quiet since.
Did you change disguises?
I did.
Okay. I didn't know if you went through the whole...
No, it was close. It was close. I almost wanted to.
I was surprised I didn't hear the dinner bell.
Me too.
So what's kind of over in that area?
Which area?
A busted
the lake.
bridge.
There's
there
the
was
bridge. It's been fixed now.
The
Oh, okay.
forest that we...
There's the forest all cleaned up. It's on the edge of the northeast side of the lake. Marrow's on the southwest side of the lake. That's the major
So
stuff that's over there.
what would be another close town other than other than Marrow?
Does Marrow have a federation?
They don't.
No.
That's why
Marrow's
there's
the
no
only
way to
town
teleport.
close to it.
Okay.
Sable would be kind of close to it, but Marrow's is directly on it. Like,
We could try to teleport to the old Federation in Sable.
We've done it before, haven't we?
Like we
Yeah.
already talked about.
No, we haven't.
I think
You
Driscoll
determined
would
it'd be
be
a bad
the
idea.
quickest
Yeah.
way back around.
yeah,
without
you
having
could go to
over the
Driscoll
bridge.
and then go over to Marrow. That'd be the fastest way there.
Yeah.
Well, that
If
gives...
we need to, if we want to talk to the
Where-
Singmanai anyway.
Yeah.
Where
We
was
have 3
the-
horses that we just left again.
What forest
We do
was
that.
that we left the bird in?
It was outside Thorley.
It was outside Driscoll.
It was outside Driscoll.
We
That
could
was a
maybe
while
pick
ago.
him up.
It
That was
No.
months ago, bro.
He might
like 7 months
Yeah, it was
ago.
like 7 months ago.
There might be stories.
He
Oh,
may
it was
be
long
there. He
ago
may
than
be
that.
fucking long gone.
I mean,
Odds are he's long gone. It's been 7 months ago. Never came
It's
back.
probably it's actually been a lot longer than that. We said 6 months just in.
in
downtime,
downtime. Yeah,
yeah.
there's time that y'all left in there before.
and then it was a month after that.
yeah.
We're
7
on, like-
months.
9 maybe.
It's been 7 months since you became Lord.
I guess
Yeah.
we could go to Driscoll, hit the Under Earthers, and go on. our
The
way.
Under
Well,
Earthers
no,
are
that's the
way
other
over
way.
there.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
other
are they?
way.
I thought they were.
They're on the
They're
way
on
if
the-
you go from Blackmore.
Yeah, they're next to Sable.
Or we can teleportation circle to the airship and
Steal the airship.
commandeer.
That's a bad idea.
Enemy of Thorley.
Or ask to borrow it.
They're not gonna let us borrow it for every little quest.
We want to borrow it for our leisure.
I think it would be a good idea though to test my spell and see if.
I think.
I mean,
yeah,
it's a good drag. You know,
horses from Driscoll would be the fastest
Yeah,
way.
well-
Commission a boat from Driscoll.
we go to Driscoll. You get to speak with boss lady. We'll check out to see if he's gone through with his half of a bounty to make sure it's not double the bounty instead of half the bounty.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can move on from there and decide, because we're probably going to get tailed there when we show up. I mean, we'll check out that same alleyway, make sure he ain't dead in there.
There's just flies
There's-
around the box.
There was probably no way he was
Oops.
getting out of that rope.
Okay. So I guess get
And then go to...
get your girl set up to relax and heal.
I'll let her stay in the castle for the time being while I tell the upper echelon to help hide her here
Okay.
and tell them her importance. And I'll also tell the council about what we saw at Driscoll,
Okay, so you inform the elders there
Yeah.
about what you saw.
about them tampering with the weave and building
Gotcha.
Nice.
Take
rolling
good
killing
ones.
machines.
Nice.
They seem concerned. And who are you sending Ela with? Or Ela?
Oh, with my hand.
Oh,
The
okay.
eye, right?
The eye.
Yeah, the eye.
All right.
Nice.
And I'll also, while we're still in Blackmore, I'll write a personal letter to Thorley, also explaining what we kind of saw there. And to keep it under the cuff for the time being, we're still investigating further.
Oh, maybe we should say that in person.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I wouldn't put a note out there.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
what if
I'd
it
say
gets
with your intelligence,
taken?
you wouldn't think it's very smart to write that down and
Yeah.
Okay.
send it somewhere.
Okay.
You'd rather tell them in person whenever you get the chance.
All right.
And again, you know from the notes they're 10 years out, so
Right.
it's not like you got to rush over there right,
Right.
now. So
But I mean, fucking with the weave and the portals are
true.
a little more immediate, possibly. But
Yeah, I don't know if we should trust a letter at this point. Magically send a message and tell them we've got some news for them or something, but I wouldn't put anything on a pigeon or a letter or a coach or something.
he's not one.
We're gonna have to
act
wait the day
on
out
information.
here.
I think we
because
should-
I've
I think we
used
need
up
to-
my
I think
spells
after this
for teleportation.
possible lake mission, I think we should go to Thorley, check out the magic shop, see if
We
it
need
is
that
best to
pendant
sell the
anyways.
chick.
Yeah.
All right, so next week to the lake.
To the lake.
Yeah, we'll go. What
Are you
Driscoll?
going straight to the lake, or are you trying to do anything?
Go to
before that?
Driscoll before.
Well, Driscoll first. I want to have a meeting with the eye. I want to let her know. I want to give her the map I drew and some information. Try to sell that to her, and then also let her know that
You have the girl.
I've got the girl, and we've
I'm
got her
gonna
until we try to find the automaton.
I'm gonna scry on the automaton again while we're there.
Okay.
And then off to the lake, and then if we finish that in
All right,
time,
so
we'll go
you
to-
go after you meet with the eye. Are you going straight to the lake?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We're
yeah.
just
Yeah.
pit stop and go.
All right.
it's already close to there, so we might as
No,
well.
for sure. I just want to make sure be
Yeah.
ready if y'all are trying to make a pit stop.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after the lake, what are you planning on going to Thorley?
I think we should go talk to Thorley, and then
Do you want to make?
I
her-
want to check the water genasi population in Thorley personally, as their.
Do you?
Okay.
Just throwing this out here, I know I continuously bring it up, but feel free to tell me no on it. We could always make our way down on horseback through there and stop by the Under-Earthers and take care of them, rack up
Come
some
back
souls
the
while
other
we're
way.
at it.
Rack up some souls.
So it's, instead of going to Driscoll to go the road.
No, from the lake when we're leaving there.
Oh, when you leave the lake.
Yeah, since we gotta.
Yeah, because we could teleport to Thorley.
Yeah.
We could teleport there, so if we're already close to Under Earthers, that's
Sure.
fine to know what Delwyn's up to.
That's true. We can.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's been a long time since we
So,
even checked in on them.
yeah, I think-
we don't want them to stir up shit.
yeah, I think that's the best. And then we'll ask about Smoke too.
Yeah.
Smoke might even be there still.
Got it.
Might have you scry on him.
All right, guys, that's where we'll stop tonight's session. We'll pick up next week.
I didn't roll that many dice at all.
Same
No
time,
damage.
same place. You can check
Same
out our
funky
past
channel.
videos on YouTube at the Iron Lich. I'll try to get this one up by Sunday. I'll have to piece it together since we had to stop it. That won't take too long, though. And also, I guess on Monday, again, you can check out Sam Peterson art. They're drawing Remy's character right now.
Beautiful bitch.
It's coming along pretty well so far. So you can try to check that out and see that drawn, and we should have it by next session. So
And you'll get to see us fight
get a
water
nice
monster.
rendition of Remy.
Yeah, I'll have some new stuff. I'll have a new Remy poster up. So
Remy as Borba.
Remy as Borba. Oh, Borba, the sexy orc whore.
Right.
That prime, lean, mean, and green orc. Pussy.
Yeah, we start at like 7:50 if you're able to make it, Matt.
Yeah. Central time. Roughly, we try to start at 7:30, but we normally start at, like he said, 7:45, 7:50. And then we'll generally go to about this time. Sometimes we might run an extra 30 minutes if we're caught in a big combat, but we try to end around now.
So if any of your D&D friends want to check us out, let them know where to find us.
Seen your
send
Discord?
nude.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the Discord sends out a notification announcement when we go live. So
Yeah. We got the YouTube, we got that, and we're
see
just
that pop
trying
up.
to gain a crowd at this point,
Please
get some
watch
traction.
us. Yeah. We try to have a good time most of the time. Next week should be fun, I think. So you come by.
I have a lot more
Check that
action in
out.
it.
Yeah, if you want
This
to go.
week was all RP. Next week should
We
be.
did great
Should be
RP.
pretty fun. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah. And by the way, I'll say Remington dealing with Frenic. Straight up, I call that a deadly encounter.
Ooh.
I think y'all navigated some tough social spots today, so divide by 4. Since no Rochelle was in the way taking up stuff, that'll be 5,000 experience.
Oh my god.
That's
for
a
265 away.
Oh my
man.
god.
Yeah, it's on
200.
YouTube. I'd say
So how much for 256?
Can we kill a hobo and get 200?
Oh crap! I went to
experience?
level 4 on accident. I set my XP instead of added.
God.
So
It's a
99,
gun
745.
away.
What is it?
99745.
close.
Yeah.
246.
Like you can't even see the bar close.
What?
No, 265. No, 255.
55.
So what's it gonna take to get 255 experience in the next 5 minutes?
Remy will blow you.
Yeah.
17 blood
Proven.
bombs.
We can have
As
our,
Borba.
Our
We had
men-
a
Borba.
we had a semi
Oh,
encounter.
little dick.
Borba will blow you.
I would say a good spot to start for where we're at right now, if you do watch them on YouTube, is probably
when Dragon became king.
There's a really good saga before that.
there's some
yeah,
really
right
good
before
shit.
that. But that was one episode, wasn't it? Whenever. Oh, no, that was the next episode that I had my coordination, and we had the festival.
Mm-hmm. I'd say if you wanted to see the end of the last arc, I would watch 44. Episode 45 has some weird audio. That's when we first switched to these mics, and I had it on some weird setting.
Yeah.
We were trying to figure it out, so it sounds a little washed out. But from 46, 47, and now 48, the audio's pretty fucking good, I think.
Yeah, our quality has picked up a lot, and as
dude,
the
if
channel
you-
grows, the
If we can get a
content will
sub,
better,
if we can get a sub, we get
If
255
you go back to
experience.
episode 1, and it's
rough.
different.
What
I was
it?
listening to some the other day. It sounds
Was it
okay.
Halloween, we had the real good.
Actually, episode 1's lost to
Session.
history because it got
We
so
had a good
fucked
one on
up.
Halloween, I think.
Was it
Um,
Halloween?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some fun stuff early on. Just the
Friday
audio's
13th,
not
that
quite
was
as
all
good.
Wonky.
Yeah, Friday 13, I don't think it worked, did it?
Say the audio picks up a lot better at around.
No, it worked then.
Trying to think of when our format shifted. Yeah, I can't remember when we first switched mics or when we first switched setups.
It's when me and
Like episode 12, I think, and then the audio gets a lot better again.
when we switched mics was when me and Boomer sit behind the purple.
Yeah, but I think there's some cool stuff in there. There's just a lot of content to watch.
Quality keeps improving, so honestly, anywhere you really want to
I
start.
think we've like nailed the fucking quality now, though. Like with these mics, with this upgrade, the audio sounds so good.
You know what I was thinking?
45 was a weird setting, but after that, it's great.
You see the picture behind you?
Uh-huh.
If you could make that whole, like, the picture is actually like the full of like his kills, because it's almost there. You know, like his
Honestly, I
soul sacrifice. So like the whole poster behind you, just like a big soul sacrifice poster.
You know, we could probably get like the green
screen.
sheet to put in there. We could just put a chroma key on it and then
Yeah.
throw a thing up there.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool,
that'll work. Theoretically.
theoretically. It's the one thing about like this setup with all these webcams, like fucking stupid ass Logitech shit won't let me control all of them separately. I can fuck with one. Like no matter which one I click on, I can only fuck with one. It's so stupid. Their software is fucking garbage,
Yeah.
and it pisses me off. But you know, because some of these I'd like to zoom in each camera to really tighten up the angle, but it just doesn't let you. I can only control like this one. Whichever one's plugged in first is the one I get to control.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. It's really
Well,
cool.
at least that's the one that you could chroma key.
Yeah, I think it's this one. I don't even know if this is the one that was plugged in first. I've swapped them all around.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we're gonna stop here. We'll pick it up next week. If you do get a chance to check them out on YouTube, that'd be cool. But
Yeah.
you know.
Spread the word if you can. If you can't, we understand.
Yeah, we basically just started a new phase.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to jump in right now
Yeah.
because we got 5 months to hit a deadline.
Yeah, the soul sacrifice. Draven's got to sacrifice 50 souls a year.
Yeah. There's a
Keep
clock.
his family's pact going, so that's
I'm
why
immortal.
that's sitting there. All right, for real this time. We're cutting it off. We'll catch y'all next week.
All
Thanks
right.
for hanging out, guys. Y'all have a good night.